Wow. You have to say that. That's going to be the first thing people are going to hear. Yeah, no, any poke. Thank the Christ almighty, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit. A Pokemon podcast that specifically dedicates itself to the anime. Thank Christ there's no any poke episode today.
Yeah.
That's what people want to hear when they hop on into our stream. Good
Yeah.
lordy.
Fuck them kids. No, wait, what?
Oh my god.
Oh man, but yay, happy 150 everyone.
Yay.
Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fun-filled edition of the PokePod World Podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, it has finally arrived after 150 sessions of doing this non-stop with the community, with the wonderful folks that have been growing here with us in our calls and everything. We have hit 150 sessions total for this series, the PokePod World Podcast. And I never thought we would ever get to 150. I know we've done up to like 300 podcast sessions at this point and counting, but never did I think that we would see a series go this long, because of course the obvious reason why the other ones didn't is due to the fact that we had to reboot everything again due to issues happening in the YouTube scene. But thankfully, here on the Twitch channels, we can stay as consistent as we goddamn like. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is proud for me to go and say we are now in session number 150 of the PokePod World Podcast. We got a wonderful cast of folks here for tonight. We got me, we got Emmy, we got Nessa, and we got TSS.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like you're eating something right now, buddy, because your avatar is munching like crazy in the background.
Yeah,
really
just having a few Samoa cookies by the Girl Scouts because awesome. You know.
Well, what's
Good
your
shit.
quick 2-second review on it?
I mean, it's Samoas. I mean, Girl Scout cookies are fucking bangers. You know what it is.
I just love those peanut butter patty ones like
I
that.
can never beat the Girl Scouts.
No matter how hard you try, them Girl Scout cookies seem to have some sort of secret special formula you need to go and steal.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so folks, we got a couple of things to go and talk about. Obviously, with the fact that there is no new Anti-Poke episode to really discuss for tonight, that means we have 2 hours to talk about random bullshit for this run. But we also have to address certain things that have been going on with the recently revealed Nintendo Direct happening tomorrow. Actually, I believe, there's a Nintendo
The curse? The curse broke?
No, the curse lives because it's happening tomorrow, not today.
Never mind.
Yeah, they announced it today.
No, see, it's announced today, so we can talk about the announcement, but we can't talk about the content in that announcement because it's happening tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST, which is great because that means I can get up to go and react to it before I head off to work. So that's going to be a spectacular opportunity for me to go react to it. It's not really that big of a deal for me personally. However, I'm expecting big things from it, given that they said that it's going to be roughly 25 minutes of info on upcoming third-party Nintendo Switch games. So this is a partner showcase, not a Nintendo Direct Mini. Well, I mean, they still call it Direct Mini, but it's not a Nintendo Direct that I think a lot of people were expecting, compared to traditional E3 digital events that they would tend to have that focuses on Nintendo and third-party.
And be prepared for disappointment because you're not going to see an Atlas announcement.
What about Breath of the Wild 2?
That's not a partner third party.
That is not a third party title.
Yeah,
damn
third party.
You're going to have to wait on that upcoming title revelation later this year, probably. Maybe in the Game Awards. I don't know. But, okay. So we're going to make some speculation.
Or maybe during like San Diego Comic-Con or some shit.
Yeah. So, hey, thank you for subscribing there, Ty. Much appreciated. So let's get into it then. So what can we expect from Direct that does not have any connections to first-party titles? Well, let us begin with the obvious 150 bitty bits that Cosmic has provided us here in the chat. Thank you so much for the 150 bitty bits. We appreciate it. We love you all for it. Thank you once again, everybody, for tuning in tonight for our celebration of 150. We got a lot of fun shenanigans to go into. So let's get back into the topic at hand. We got, like I stated, a Nintendo Direct that's going to be focusing on third-party titles. So that means not Nintendo related. With that being said, I think one of the things we're going to be seeing in this Nintendo Direct is going to be a Mario game. And I know that's kind of contradicting to what I said with everything third-party related. But if you recall last year, Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope has been a title that is technically done by a third party that we have seen little to no information about since its revelation back last year. And we do know that it's expected to release sometime later this year. And I think the official release date for it accidentally got leaked again, which is another thing that happened to Mario and Rabbids last time when it first got revealed, supposedly releasing sometime in October of this year, apparently October 20th to be exact. So given that the title and also the release date for it had been leaked, that would probably indicate that we're going to be seeing some information about Mario and Rabbids here in this presentation, at least on my speculated side. So yeah, who knows if it'll be. Maybe it's just an illusion and we all thought it was going to be the case, and then it turns out no Rabbids. But given that we're also talking about third party, I would also not be surprised if Nintendo does the noopsie and they're like, all right, let's give you updates on that Mario movie as well. Because it is a movie based off a video game. So I would maybe think they would do something like that. I highly doubt it. That's like at the very bottom tier for me personally. But given that it's Nintendo we're talking about, anything can go really. So those are my speculations. It's kind of weird that for a third-party showcase I'm talking about Mario, but it exists and therefore can possibly be a reality. So let's get into my real sparks of hopes that I would like to see from this presentation. I want to see information about Silk Song, obviously. I think that's an indie title that has grown significantly over the years, and I think we're going to be hearing information about it here in this presentation. Probably get more information about it coming to Nintendo Switch sometime between now and June of next year. The other thing I also expect to see is the GoldenEye rumor that's been going around lately. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to that one, but apparently there's some sort of rumor regarding GoldenEye that could potentially be a thing. And that might happen, and I think it's going to be a double release because that means they're probably going to have an announcement for it, like a remake of it, but they're also going to have a Nintendo 64 online service release for that said title to drop on that day tomorrow. So that's another big thing for me personally. Another small thing, let's just see what else we can talk about. Bomberman, I want to see Bomberman get some love from Konami. Konami's been actually dropping some things lately, so maybe a Bomberman title.
Yeah, like some trash-ass Yu-Gi-Oh cards. No.
Oh my god.
Hey, listen, that's your problem, boy. You got into that, miss.
Man, fuck you for getting a hobby that's expensive as fuck with these trash-ass
And who told you to get into that expensive-ass hobby? Not me.
I did!
Mr. Chocobo race 45 minutes. Also.
You ever see the episode of Teen Titans where Robin rips Slade's mask off and it's just Robin again? And then on the caption it says, "Who keeps spending all of my money?" And it says at him, "Who are you?" And then it just shows him laughing at him. It's one of that.
Oh man, but yeah, so just to catch you up to speed, Tyrone, we are talking about the Nintendo Direct that's happening tomorrow.
Oh shit, Matt.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
The cleverly timed I can't watch it because of work event that Nintendo always does.
Yeah, it's happening at 9 a.m. EST. So I have about an hour left before I go to work to actually watch it.
The reason why they do it at that hour is because it's 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. JST. So that means that they're getting like the
Japanese
most
viewers.
Well, not only that, also the Eurasian viewer, pretty much the Asia and Oceania viewers. Even though some people out in probably Sydney had to stay up to fucking 2:00 in the morning or whatever.
Damn.
Or New Zealand, but at least they could get as many people watching the Direct as possible.
Maybe I can hide in the fridge.
I thought it was just because they hated my work schedule.
Yeah, they do that strategically.
So
What a
if that's
freezer.
going to be the case, then that would mean I would expect a title that is big in all regions, that is probably still ongoing currently, that we know was supposed to be coming to the console, but we have yet to receive any information about it. And maybe this could be the opportunity, especially given how big of a deal it had in the Summer Game Fest. Is Genshin finally coming to the Switch? That
Oh,
was a
it
big
was
thing.
already for the. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it-
Oh
No,
my
it
god.
was announced for the Switch, but it never came to the Switch.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So as of right now, we still know nothing about that title. We know it exists.
I'm a little afraid if Genshin winds up on the Switch, though.
Really?
And why is that?
Problems, just weird little problems that'll just show up, like me jumping in the air and falling through the fucking floor.
No,
damn.
no, Miyu is not fucking Sega, man.
Sega.
You're right. You are right. I don't know. The Switch. I look at Kingdom Hearts sometimes.
yeah. I was gonna say Kingdom Hearts, but then wasn't that the demo that like you guys did, and it was trash.
No, that was the Cloud one.
Oh yeah, we did a
Oh,
speed run of
okay.
the 15-minute demo
Yeah.
of Kingdom Hearts,
Ah, I see.
and let's just say it was incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
No, but
I
don't
if,
remember
if,
that.
but, if,
Go ahead,
but, if,
Jesus.
but if Genshin does get released for the Switch, maybe that'll get MiHoYu's ass to fucking finally add controller support on the Android version, because people have been fucking waiting for it for like 2 years.
Wow.
Give me just a second. Hold on.
Give me
before
your
we,
reaction is perfect. Wow.
Give me just a second, real quick. Hold on. I just need to fix something real quick here, and okay, we're
Is it
good.
Felix?
There we go.
Oh,
we're
okay.
good now. Okay.
Wow.
I
Fix
was
it,
like
Felix. Yeah, I got it.
excited.
Guys. No, don't worry. I just needed to bring this up. That's all. And I wanted to make sure the audio is down before it blasts everybody's ears. So we're good now. So we will talk about that in a bit. But let's continue on some more in the prediction size. But TSS, thank you for informing me on that part, because I didn't think about that aspect. And I think now, knowing that in mind, I think we're going to get a lot of games that are probably microtransaction heavy then in this presentation.
Yeah, unfortunately. And the thing is, though, even though I was joking about the Atlas stuff, if Atlas does make the announcement that Persona is coming to the Switch, at least that'll at least calm some people down, because the problem is, and I think I mentioned this like earlier today, people are getting too reliant on leakers and trying to believe everything, and then they attack Nintendo when they don't get what they want because they heard it from a leaker, which is an unofficial source that could be wrong.
But
So-
because it's, you know, we just assume and therefore it is.
Well, like
Make
the
a
old,
statement.
like the Odd Couple, like the one expression in the Odd Couple goes, assuming only makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So now here's the thing. You brought up Persona, and I think that's what a lot of people are expecting to see in this presentation. At
Yeah.
least Persona 3 and 4 at best. You know, we already have 5 strikers.
Well, no, because technically no, because the five strikers is a side game. It's not the real game.
No.
They need to have
What
ro-
I'm referring to is that we got the sequel of it, but we don't
no,
have
but it
the
ain't.
source.
But it ain't the sequel. It's a side game that happens between 5 and 5 Royal. It's not the real thing.
No. What I'm saying, I think from what I'm told is that 5 Strikers is a sequel to Persona 5, the original. But
Yes.
it's
Not Royal.
It's not a sequel
It's
to
an
Royal.
alternate timeline where fucking where Kasumi doesn't exist.
Yeah. And that's the universe that they're using to continue the storyline, hence why Persona 5 Strikers is considered a sequel to Persona 5, but the original.
And while we're on that tangent, it was also announced today that Persona 5 Royal for the PC and all the other platforms that are coming out in October, they're going to have all the DLC included.
Which is
They
good,
made a joke about
necessary.
that, by the way. The girl from Strikers is on a date with Joker, and Joker brings up Kasumi, and she goes, "Who?" It's so fucking
Damn.
funny. It's so funny. I love it. It's the picture too. The picture fucks it up.
Good lord.
Bitch, who?
Oh, oops, what the hell? We're just transitioning right back into this. There we go.
So
Persona. Ching. But yeah, so Atlas, maybe we'll see Persona information on it.
ooh.
But here's the thing. Here's my big money take on this one, and I don't think people are gonna like it. Persona 3 and 4 are gonna come for the Switch, Persona 5 Royal is going to be the Cloud.
Oh.
Why the fuck would they do that?
Why the fuck did Kingdom Hearts do that?
I don't fucking know why Square Enix does anything.
Because Square doesn't have the time and resources to actually care about the Switch.
Even though it's super popular and they have exclusives releasing on that console.
Yeah.
And one of the most critically acclaimed JRPGs on said console as well.
But to be fair, the vanilla Persona 5 ran on the PS3, which is the most convoluted fucking console ever created with the freaking the IBM Cell processor. So
yeah, here's the question though: how far are they going to do that for Nintendo though? That's my question.
Yeah.
How much resource are they going to spend on it?
You answer that.
To be fair, ever since The Witcher 3 became a thing and that had the entire collection in that goddamn little tiny ass cartridge, I want every other third party that's going to release big heavy titles to be in the same,
I mean they could get Unreal Engine 4 to run on the fucking Switch.
Isn't Yoshi's Woolly World or something
Unreal Engine 4, yeah, that's right. And that's why it's like lower resolution.
Mm-hmm. But it worked, and therefore
it's optimized. It's optimized.
The sequel to Yoshi's Woolly World. Where's Yoshi's Satin Island?
Where's Yoshi?
Because we're gonna need a cloth version of the Verrazano Bridge, and nobody's gonna fucking do
Where's
that.
Yoshi Pillow Goose Feathers Edition?
Oh my god.
Hey, it can happen. We don't know. Maybe a third party's gonna work on it this direct. Who the hell knows?
I just love how Yoshi and Kirby are always the ones they decide to fuck with or like turn into yarn or give some weird gimmick to. Those are the only two characters in Nintendo that get some
Omar
weird
says
fucking treatment.
Omar mentions Red Dead Redemption 2 for the Switch.
Oh shit, that would be big. Wait, how the hell did Red Dead get in before GTA 5?
Yes.
That's the bigger question. Kirby games is one of the most critically acclaimed GTA games that has been around for a decade.
Yep, rad though. The GTA trilogy is the worst freaking Unreal Engine 4 port that has ever existed in the face of the earth, because it uses like automated AI shit to do things, and that's why there was a lot of memeable stuff.
In terms of a quality game, you ain't got it. But if you want memes, you got it.
Yeah, that's why you need to play RE3 and RE Vice or REVC.
Yeah,
because those are the best. The decompilations are better and actually the funny thing is RE3 and REVC can actually run on the Switch. So that's kind of funny. Wow. They actually have homebrew ports for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is true. Thanks for bringing that one up. The Cowabunga collection. Ever since the release of Shredder's Revenge, I thought we were gonna also get the announcement for the Cowabunga collection, and that hasn't happened yet. So maybe they'll present it here to continue on the hype of the recently released TMNT game. So that could be a possibility.
Yeah,
I did see a comment before regarding a particular gacha game finally having its input into the Switch. Here's the thing. Yes, that technically could happen, but the issue is that the game is also dying later this year. So unfortunately, the game is not out of service yet in order for them to do said thing. And I don't know to what extent Nintendo will do to get that IP in other form of media, because it seems they never really cared much of the gacha scene anyway, not for any of their ones that exist, like Fire Emblem or Mario Kart, whatever is out there right now. Mm-hmm. But given that we are talking about gacha games, allow me to bring a title up, because sadly, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. We are now in what looks to be the final chapter of the franchise for Dragalia Lost. After this month and next month, the last chapter titled Dragalia Lost is releasing. And this one is going to be the end of it all. It's finally wrapping the story up. 3 years of content has finally come to an end. Wrapping up all of the world that we've seen, all the characters that existed, all of the stories that we've been through. It finally comes to an end, and I'm
brought
grateful.
This up like some months ago. I thought this game.
See, the game was announced to end later this year, but they still kept on going because the last chapters are releasing.
Because KG kept giving them money.
If I kept giving them money, this game would still be alive, bro.
Yeah.
You can only do so much, KG.
I tried, bro. I tried so fucking hard. I
probably
have
gone
all
like
the
$1,000
merchandise.
No. What they need to do is the people that donate to like K-Sun should have fucking pumped the money into Dragalia Lost, and it would be
Exactly.
and it would be that would have lived.
Hey, hi, how's it going? Is this Mr. Kevin? Oh shit, I'm gonna botch the fuck out of his last name. Yuriacha? Anyway, you can't keep giving us money, Kevin. The game's over.
It's over.
You can't keep doing that. We're gonna get sued.
God damn it! I want my game to live, man.
Persona got in it. Listen, Persona got to it. There's nothing we can do now.
Shit, you know what? Never mind. I don't want Persona on Switch no more. It's gonna goddamn cancel the Switch. No. But
also, stop coming to our office. Jesus. I told you to never fucking call me again.
And it's like, click.
You need to have the Western Electric 500 phone. When you smash that shit, you hear the ringer go off.
Oh my god.
You smash the shit down into the ring. And
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, you gotta get that shit. I was like, ding!
Yeah.
Did I just get hung about busy New Yorker? What the fuck is this shit?
I do remember the days when I was still working. Like my boss, when he got pissed off, though, he slammed that phone right on there. And then, especially if someone's trying to talk over him, he'll smack the phone onto the counter to shut them out. He'd be like this.
Oh man, I wish he got the phone and just slammed on that person and then just dropped it to the ground.
I'm pretty sure he wanted to just stop talking. It's like I'm trying to tell you something. They keep talking, and then he keeps doing it until they stop talking.
Well, speaking of games ending, you mentioned 3 years for Dragalia as well. I think for about the last, I want to say 6 to 8 months, we kind of know when like Masters is going to end.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go on to the bingo chart, it says like August 28th of 2023.
Oh, so did they accidentally like reveal when Masters is going to come to an end soon? Then?
Yeah, because it's been in that code now since I want to say maybe August or September of last year. Because when they updated that, when you update like the Roses stuff, and you see it in the bingo chart, it specifically says like August 28th, 2023.
Maybe it's a best before date. Maybe it's not an expiry date.
Or maybe it's like a temporary one, and then later they're gonna update it again. Who knows though?
Well,
But
it
it's
would
a
make
wait and
sense though
see.
because KG mentioned Dragalia Lost got 3 years.
And Masters is
Oh.
about to enter its 3rd year, no? Or
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
and
it is
then
like
Watch Joker wind up in that game.
Fuck again. Well,
With
thank God I
Dora-
wasn't
with-
attached to that game.
with Zorua.
Yeah. Fuck. Never mind. Hold on. Turning my game back on.
I mean, I don't know. They got the same thing going for them. They're master thieves, tricksters. Their name is Joker, black and red. Yeah, it kind of fits,
Instead
actually.
of steal your heart, we're stealing your end of service and just fucking putting it right
my
in front now.
You're
Next year.
mine.
Shit. Nah, but yeah, like it does hurt to hear these games are coming to an end, especially for one that I had so much love for as an IP, a completely brand new one at that. Not something that has already existed beforehand, but to see it finally come to an end, I'm happy it's getting an ending. Most games tend to go and they leave. And they never get to see their stories conclude in any way.
like Yokai Watch Wibble Wobble, which never got a fucking ending in the West. They just said, "Oh yeah, fuck it."
Wibble wobble.
We're gonna wibble wobble all over that ending.
Oh,
As in,
wibble wobble.
I don't even think the Japanese one is active anymore either because I stopped seeing the commercials about maybe 2-3 years ago.
You better wibble wobble your ass out of my office.
Actually, you know what's funny? The one mobile game that's still going pretty strong is actually like Puyo Puyo Quest, and that shit's been going on for 10 fucking years.
Puyo your ass out of... Okay, I can't make a joke out of it.
No, Puyo Puyo's goated, bro. You can't out-goat the
Yeah.
goat.
Yeah.
How's level
How's
5
level
doing
5
these
doing
days?
these days? Well, there's no Yokai Watch. There's no
Yeah.
Yokai Watch games.
Can I get a bow?
I mean, you have. I mean, Inazumi 11 still has some stuff. You have.
Isn't there like a mobile game coming out with the Nino Kuni?
Yes, the Nino Kuni stuff, and yeah, that's the other thing. So they're riding on Nino Kuni right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see that living anytime soon. But
I actually played Nino Kuni. I've heard about Nino Kuni pretty much most of my life, and I've never played it. I need to.
well,
The
good
funny
news.
thing,
It's on Switch.
yeah. And the other thing, yeah, and then also on Steam because it's on sale for the Steam sale.
Oh, the summer sale,
And
right?
yeah,
Heard of a video game or an anime that just winds up in your life a bunch of different times and you never play it or watch it, but it's always showing the fuck up?
I think it's that Sailor Moon
speaking,
one.
speaking of Yokai Watch, though, I went this weekend and watched 17 episodes in a row.
Nice.
Like I talked about that a while ago. Like, oh, what's that Ladybug show?
Miraculous Ladybug.
Yeah, I've never watched
that.
a fucking episode of it, but I feel like it's been in my life for 10 years straight.
Dude,
I actually thought it was a fan-made thing, to be honest.
I thought it
Like,
was
yeah.
But then I didn't know it was an actual show.
Yeah, like fucking, it just kept showing up. And then I thought, okay, it probably ended at some point. Nope, saw an advertisement for it recently. Where the fuck is this show keep coming from?
Oh, you think that's complicated? Allow me to tell you about the love chart that's in that series. Because
shit.
it is horrible, bro. It is one of the worst charts I've ever seen. And that was the simplified version. There's an even bigger one than the one I have on hand that's even worse, that has arrows pointing in almost all directions. And you know what's the worst part about it all?
What?
It's only 2 characters.
Wow.
So what? They did like the whole zoology fucking human shit, and they did all the arrows pointing to that, the fucking food chain shit.
Yes, it's like, imagine School Rumble, but with only 2 fucking characters.
Well, I
I hate
mean,
all
to be
that.
fair, I mean,
Well, everybody is in love with the wrong fucking person.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that trope. No.
Yeah,
I-
that
so-
Midsummer Night's Dream shit. Boring.
well, I mean, like freaking like Haruka Himitsu no, like Haruka no Himitsu no what is it? It's like Nogizaka Haruka no Himitsu and Himitsu no Preza. Same shit. You got characters that are going on fucking different directions too.
Yeah.
That's another series I need to freaking rewatch. You know, it's kind of funny. You
Yeah,
know,
let
I
me.
found like all this fucking motivation while we get to the next. While KG's setting up. So I not only watched like 17 episodes of like the current Yokai Watch series this weekend. I also watched the last 6 episodes. Well, technically 7 of Muta King the Dancing Hero, because the last one is like a recap with all of, like the dances and fights and shit. And then like this evening I watched the first Osamatsu-san movie from 2019, which I missed by a month when I went to Japan the third time. Because I went there in the beginning of February, like the mid-February, and I saw the fucking advertisement in fucking Akihabara, but it's like March 15th. Well, fuck. And then I watched it. Then I watched it tonight. So that was something. Although, just to quickly, I'm not gonna give like a detailed review or anything, but certain parts of that movie, they kind of like retcon some of the stuff that happened in season 1, because technically the movie takes place. The movie, in terms of like release, takes place between the 2nd and the 3rd seasons.
Really?
Yes. Because, well, we're talking about chronologically. In reality, the movie takes place in kind of like a dream world, like a dream world time skip. Well, not time skip, but a like a flashback. Yeah. So it kind of like ruins some of the jabs that they took in the first season.
Mm-hmm.
But there's going to be like, well, to be fair, there's 2 more movies, and one of them is the what is it, Snowmen, the live action one, which came out last year, and then there's going to be another one, I think next year.
Yeah. So we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, but it was a really fun movie. They even made fun of freaking Back to the Future. Kind of fun.
Anything that does that will be a plus in my book, probably. Not, I don't know.
Well, it was a really fun movie to watch. It was also fucking 1 hour and 48 minutes. Holy shit.
Jeez. All right,
Yeah.
so I found the chart, by the way. So allow me to
Okay.
show.
Oh,
Tyrone,
my
you're gonna love
goodness.
this one.
Oh no.
So this is
No, I'm not.
this is the chart right here. Okay. So as
No,
you
I'm
can
not.
see,
No, I hate it.
as you can see, she loves him, but
What?
he views
What?
her as a friend. However,
And you say she's just a friend.
the dude
Oh,
loves.
baby.
However, the dude loves the miraculous ladybug, and the ladybug loves him. And then it turns out that she is friended towards the other version of that character, but he loves her, and it's one of these weird ass charts. By the way, those two are the same characters. They're just
Yeah.
their superhuman
Yeah.
forms.
They all look exactly the same. to
Wait,
me.
hold
How
on.
do they
Hold
not recognize each other? What?
yeah, I was gonna say, hold the fuck up. They
I was like,
you know
just
it's the same person, right?
I was
Yeah, they're
like,
the
just
same
take the
person.
fucking mask off. The little eye
This isn't
mask
even like an
off.
innocently.
Fucking mask
This isn't
off.
even like an innocently cute thing. Like Lois Lane doesn't know that Clark Kent's Superman. No,
Uh,
this is just stupid. This
they
is
just put a
honestly-
mask on and called it a day. Like what the?
It
What?
kind of reminds me a little bit too from I remember I was screaming when I was rewatching Sun and Moon, where how Burnett did not know Kukui was the masked royal, and I'm
Oh,
like,
that- yeah.
how the hell do you not know that's not your fucking
love
husband? You
Savion.
touch him and everything. How you not?
I love that Savion went, oh fuck yeah, this is the shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, and also, just to clarify, this is the simplified version. Here's the extended version.
Oh
It's
no.
an extended. I didn't
See,
know
she
that.
has no
Knock
love
the
interest
fuck out.
towards him, but he sees her just as a friend. However, he has a love interest towards that person.
What?
A love interest towards himself? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
What?
I don't
What?
like ladybugs anymore.
This man apparently loves them.
It's just
this
a
Winx
completely normal love square chart.
Is this Winx Club?
What did he do? This man
Winx
looked at
Club.
this girl and was like, "Yo,
Yeah,
I
Winx
don't
Club,
like
one
you."
of the rare animated series that was actually correctly transferred to PAL regions because
Hey.
they actually freaking made 25 FPS correct and then not in fucking Pokemon.
What a
and shit.
weird situation where this guy's like, "Nah, I don't like you the way you are now, but if you had some fucking red and black spot, like that hit my spot." I'm like, what? What are you into?
They're the same person.
Oh, and if we want to go extra as well, we also have this version of the chart as well that we can also talk about too, which goes above with all the characters. If you guys want to take a look
Oh my
at that.
god! It looks like
No,
God.
pull
Oh my
that
god!
out.
It look,
What?
oh my god! It looks like a server. It looks like a fucking
Yikes.
networking server room in the fucking downtown. fucking all the Ethernet wires, all the
It
fucking.
looks
crossing
like
and
what
shit.
happens. It looks like what happens if you ever tried to split up the Katamari ball. Like it looks like somebody. Oh, it looks like what would happen. You know those little things those kids used to make in school where they would tie up the yarn and like.
Oh,
Like,
yes, I was
with
thinking that too. What's it
Yeah,
called?
with their
It's,
fingers.
Cat's
Fucking-
cradle? Is that
The
what
cat's
it's called?
cradle on that shit.
The
Yeah.
cat's cradle. Yeah, it looks like a cat's cradle.
It does. A group. It's a
Yeah.
group activity.
I call that a networking admin's nightmare.
No tactical group. This is not the Pokemon type chart. It actually makes sense.
No, because the Pokemon type chart isn't made out of fucking spaghetti.
Latte spaghetti.
Not yet.
Not
That
yet.
thing looks like
No,
KG. That looks like Mr. Fantastic.
Oh my god.
I mean, the movie's now available on Disney Plus, so yeah, I guess they'll
Yeah.
get. And also,
My
by
boy
the way,
got-
here's an even more extended version of the extension of the one I just showed off previously, which
What?
is the even
I know my
bigger
boy
one.
didn't just get turned into ramen noodles. Oh my god! What the
That
heck?
is the ramen noodles.
What are we playing? What the fuck are we playing? We're playing Kicks now for the
Hey, look, there's
fucking Game
Pikachu's
Boy.
tail.
Yeah,
Oh my
this
God, look.
Pikachu's tail.
On the corner there.
Why does this look like the? You ever see like at a bank or like at a museum when an important item is locked down and all the
Yeah,
security
the
dudes?
lasers.
Yeah.
Is this a love live relationship chart? Oh my god, yo, don't do
This
that.
is the weirdest
Fucking
who's that
don't do
Pokemon
that.
I've ever looked at. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy.
Actually, speaking of anime, though, a lot of animes ended this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
My heart.
some of them ended. Some of them are on pause, and they're going to come back later this year. For
Yeah.
example, one of my favorite mangas created into an anime, the Komi Can't Communicate, had just ended.
Oh,
Yeah,
Love
and I
the
need
way
to
it
watch. I need to watch fucking Love Is War so I can get context on these fucking hearts they holding.
oh yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
need the
season.
context for that.
Also, they went extra with that one because what they did with that one is that they made it an hour-long finale, which is kind of rare to see sometimes
yeah.
these days. So they went above and beyond for the final episode of that season, and they did confirm that there is another anime production for it coming soon after
Yes.
the finale. That
I know I'm actually catching up with Spy Family because I watched a couple episodes over the weekend because I was actually behind and I kept forgetting to watch it. So now it's like,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right, I'm gonna sit down and watch it. And so, but then I think the 6th episode I started laughing so hard.
I just have
oh
one
yeah,
thing
this
to
show's
say.
great. Anya's
I'm watching
great.
Spy Family very casually right now.
No,
But-
watch it fully.
Oh yeah,
deep
and,
No,
and,
no, no,
and,
no,
and,
I'm watching it, but like it's comfortable enough for me to just watch it. Like I'll watch an episode or two.
and
Today.
if you go on Shokotan's channel, YouTube channel, she actually draws some Spy Family things for like an hour. I mean, the video is like I
Oh.
think 16 minutes
love
or
that.
whatever.
Oh,
Also the thumbnail is from the one girl. So
Nice.
I just have one thing to say about Spy Family, and I'll post
She
it
makes
in
the
this
face.
chat. So
She makes
you
the
feel
face.
free to post this if you want.
Okay.
But this. I don't know if you saw the last episode, but this.
Oh yeah.
This.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
Oh,
saw
wow.
clips of that. 'Cause
Wow.
oh, I did see this.
Yeah, she's like,
funny
wow.
thing
is
And
about
then
this
Lloyd
specific
comes and he's like,
episode-
wow.
Wow.
people are talking
I
about.
don't know what it is about this specific clip, but Twitter loves to spoil this one in particular.
It's because
Wow.
of the wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I did see that too. I was like, I didn't know. I was like, oh, I guess it's from a recent episode or something. Like,
Yeah. It's the latest episode and the
Last
final
episode
episode
in
of
the
the
season.
season.
Beautiful.
yeah.
I'm just
I'm in
waiting for the
episode
episode.
7.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the
talk-
episode when they do it next season where it's about you're getting shot in the ass and she just can't sit because of it.
What?
So that's going to be a
Oh
fun
my
episode to
God.
watch animated.
Oh no.
Yeah, that okay. So to
Yoy.
explain, and the reason why I talk about it casually is because that isn't really like a super spoiler kind of thing. It's a special episode in the manga anyway. That's not really tied to the current story, similar to the aquarium one. This aquarium episode that we got is actually part of the special chapters that released for it.
Oh.
So it was one of the many special chapters. The Yor getting shot in the butt is also another special chapter, and I'm assuming that's gonna probably what they're gonna be using for the season finale of the next one. But I will say the saddest thing I think about this Spy Family ending the season, no more comedy. And when I say that, I mean the ending song.
I'm gonna miss the opening and ending. I love the. Oh, they're so good. Even like for Komi as well. I'm gonna miss the ending for Komi because I really like the ending song. It was such a
I was a
bop.
fan of the opening for the first one.
Oh,
Anyway.
really?
I love
Ah.
the first one. It's
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
yeah, same.
Yeah, so great shows ending this season. If I also had to give
sad.
recommendations as well for like if you want more action narrative side of things, there was another one that had just also ended recently, but it did get a special sode, which is I'm Quitting Heroing. And that one I found to be really, really good. I think it was episode 4 or 5 that actually got me a little emotional for one of the narratives that they had to say regarding one of the characters. I won't spoil it. It's obviously you have to go and watch it for yourself, but it is a really good narrative, and it kind of gives you the perspective of a character who's kind of questioning himself, his purpose in life, and why is he here, and is there a way for him to peacefully live his life and also end his life as well. But it's a really good story. I was shocked by it, and I cannot wait to see if they will do a second season. If they never do, I'm happy with this one. I think this could have just been the final episode, and we don't need to get any more than that, and we could be all good to go. But if I want more, though, I will be more than happy to accept more episodes of the series. So yeah.
I've caught up with Nagatoro-san because the latest chapter dropped this morning.
Nice. I gotta catch up with that one. I know a lot of
it's
episodes.
108.
A lot of
Yeah.
episodes this season actually got hit really badly with the unfortunate pandemic. because I know for Shikimori-san, which is another one I would really love to share for people, because I think if you guys enjoyed Spy Family and you enjoy those slice of life school anime shows, Shikimori-san is a really highly recommended one that I think people should watch this season. One of the biggest things it suffered though is that it is hit with the pandemic, so there was a lot of episodes that got the 0.5 treatment, so like episode 8.5, episode 9.5 or something like that, which were recap episodes of what had happened within the season. And then we go back to the regular episodes at hand. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But if you're watching it right now for the first time, you can just skip them. But if you want to hear some extra commentary by the voice actors, then you definitely want to take a listen to it and give it a shot. Summertime Render, as well as another good one I would highly recommend. If you guys enjoy... well, actually, I can't spoil much of it. I just will give it my seal of approval. Let's just say that. I know Data Live, Season 4 had ended, and Season 5 is now being in production, and Kurumi is, I think that was her name, if I remember correctly, is best girl. So I'm just going to say that. Shikibori is the one with the pink-haired girl. Yes, the pink-haired girl. The whole point of that show is literally she's not simply just a cutie. She's like one of those, she will look cute in almost every single scene, and then there will be that one moment where they draw her like a complete badass, and you just can't help but fall in love with that. It's really good. So yeah. So give that a watch. Summertime Render, the anime you can't watch legally. Let's not talk about that part. Oops.
Well, I mean, to be fair, actually, Muta King the Dancing Hero, you technically can't watch legally unless you buy the Blu-rays.
Yeah, and I heard people have been clamoring about that show. So.
Yeah, it is really cool, considering that it's basically based off of the show that we originally aired in 1980, and the aesthetic and the whole plot is just great. Also, the fact of the matter is it has correct English most of the time, because they actually had an American freaking overlooking the script. So
really now?
They do, yeah, because they have like English signage, and it's actually right.
Another anime I also want to recommend, by the way, before I forget, that is another slice of life school style show, is called Aharin-san, which surprised me because of the fact that I wasn't expecting it to be as comfy as it was. So pretty much let's describe it in the best way possible. A girl named Reina, a small and cute student with a very quiet voice, is quite bad at determining distance and personal space. Sometimes she is inches away from your face, and at other times miles too far. The only one who tries to understand her antics is Raido, who is seated beside her in class. He has a very menacing face, but in reality he is a kind boy with an imagination that can run wild at times. Aharin's son follows the peculiar pair as their odd friendship starts to blossom when Raido picks up Aharin's eraser for her. She misinterprets his gesture and now believes them to be best friends, showing how the simplest of things can prove to be the most complicated of challenges for them. I'm going to tell you right now, this show is stupid, bro. But it's that good stupid that I love. There's like one teacher who misinterprets their relationship so bad that she starts nosebleeding because of it, because she loves romantic stuff. And she starts saying this word over and over again to ignite that whole feel by saying esteem. So she will start saying so much esteem or maximum esteem or self-destruct esteem or something like that. But as she's saying it, she's just gushing out all this blood everywhere that the other teacher just looks at her and is like, "Are you okay? What the fuck?" And it just like goes to the next scene and it just watches her pass out in the background. There's also a female friend of theirs that is so shy and getting close to these characters that she will hide anywhere but still be close enough to pay attention to their conversation. And it gets to a point where the characters already realize her antics that they will go out of their way to be like, "Okay, we're gonna go do something right now. Let's go, guys. Oh wait, hold on a second." Opens up locker room and you see the female character in there. "You want to come too?" It's just so dumb. I love shit like that. And then there's another point where she just starts cleaning the windows outside the school despite her not supposed to be doing any of that shit. And then they all just casually talk to her and be like, "Yo, you want to come with us?" And like nobody seems to like acknowledge the fact that she's doing some weird shady ass shit, but everyone's cool with it, so it's all good. It's a really funny, goofy show. The relationships that they have are great. I love the cast of characters. Raido's imagination is ridiculous at times. He would think that Aharen is doing like these sick ass dance moves because she's trying to participate in a dance tournament and trying to become the number one dancer in the world. So he would start going along with her antics, only to then find out that the video had been uploaded onto their version of YouTube, only coming out with like 4 views. And so they're like, well, there's always next time, I guess. And then they just move on to the next thing. There's just stupid things with this show. I love it so much. So it is another highly recommended. If you want just a cutesy school comedy drama kind of series, well, it's not really drama, it's just comedy school. I would give that my seal of approval. It's not like up there, but it was still an enjoyable watch to give every week whenever a new episode dropped. So yeah, that gets my seal of approval. I know there was another one, A Bunch of Cuckoos. That one's not finished yet, so I can't fully give an opinion on that, other than the characters look cute. So there you go. Also, it's kind of like a harem kind of thing as well, which is weird. So yeah, I won't elaborate much on that. If you guys enjoyed the other ones, though, do let me know in the comments on Twitter. So yeah, and that's pretty much it for anime. I don't think there's really anything else that came out anime this season that ended as of right now due to delays and stuff. But if anybody has any suggestions that we might have missed out on talking about here in the pod, do let us know in the chat, and we'll do our best. So yeah, let's get to the next topics at hand. Then
I'm actually gonna spend the summer watching the old anime that I didn't even finish, or I just need to rewatch anyway.
you know
Like
which one
what?
I think we need to all rewatch? The Iruma-kun, because
Yeah.
the
We
need to
third
watch
season's
that.
Yeah,
seal of
you got to
approval.
watch. Yeah, you got to watch it. You know what? It's funny. I'm about what chapter is it on? 257, right?
I think so. Yeah, 250, somewhere around the 250 mark. Yeah.
Yeah, it means I'm gonna have to read about 147 chapters.
It's a good series. It's a really funny series, and
No, because that's the whole thing. It's like I want to wait for fucking season 3. I want to see what the fuck going on.
I think I'm gonna ask the fans to pick like a bunch of anime for me to watch, and then I'm gonna cut them all into like little pieces of paper and draw.
Can you watch Haikyuu? Can
Nope.
that just win?
Just
God, can we all
Well,
watch
if I draw that piece of paper, I'm gonna eat it.
No.
Damn.
Kid, you
Isn't
should
that
watch
bad?
The Demon Girl Next Door. I heard about that. I need to give that a watch. There's a lot of anime that I think a lot of people have watched that I need to sit down and give a shot. I know, for example, I need to watch.
Haikyuu?
Yes, that one, obviously.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch IQ.
Yeah, good, Tara. Take my spot.
Three anime that I'm gonna watch. Starting.
Is anybody else having
Okay,
issues with
yeah, I
Yes.
was gonna ask.
TSS? You're sounding all glitchy for us.
Oh
Okay, let's try again.
no. Okay, now you're good.
Yeah, because I don't know, because it went up to like 5,000 milliseconds.
Jesus.
So the ones that I'm going to be watching are from like 2000. I think the anime from like 2004, which is Kanazuki no Miko, and then followed by I'm going to finally finish Steins Gate, which I abandoned in like 2011 after 8 episodes, and I'm going to try to rewatch that, and Kaicho wa Maid-sama, which I didn't watch the final episode, but the last time I watched that series was in 2010 when I almost knew no Japanese when it originally aired. So I'm going to rewatch that as well.
Nice.
So those are my goals. Those are my short-term goals for the summer. And also to catch up on Iruma-kun, because 247 chapters. If I read 5 chapters a day, I can get done in 50 days.
No. Well, good luck. You got the summer for it.
Yeah, he does.
So
Exactly.
for me, the ones I know I have to watch, Haikyuu, obviously. I mean, she's pointing
Yay.
a gun in my face right now with that. I'm gonna
Yes.
watch it. I swear to
And
God.
On my wall.
Yeah.
KG, let's get it over with together, man.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll
watch it with you guys. I can watch your reaction.
Party,
Nope.
let's go.
I had no
We're
idea.
gonna watch it in
Some-
front of you, and you gotta watch us watching it.
Metabots and Monster Rancher. Think about it.
we don't want you to
Metabots
spoil, but we will watch it
How
at
many
your
episodes?
benefit.
Love
How
like
many
Tyrone
episodes is
before.
Haikyuu? How many episodes is Haikyuu?
Yes, through 4 seasons.
Well, what kind of weird punishment is that? No, you can't watch with us, but we're gonna watch it in front of you, and you gotta watch us watch it.
You're making it sound like
Well,
it's so bad.
We're like
No. The ironic part is that she gets to do what she said she wanted to do. Technically.
exactly.
She
But
got
for
what
the
she
episodes,
wanted, but
though-
not what she expected.
Right.
Exactly. But for the episode count, like I'm pretty sure from what I remember, the episodes for each season is 25 or 22. It's one of those, and then season 3 is 10 episodes long because that's one full volleyball match. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
One match is 10 seasons,
10 episodes.
10 episodes.
10
bro?
episodes.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
that's how
this
you
is
handle
the-
a battle.
This is
Why
the
is this the
5-minute
Hunter x
freezer
Hunter-
shit.
Shit, I went to Hunter x Hunter. I was gonna say, why was the Hunter x Hunter moment when they fought against oh boy, the red dude?
This is like that, yeah.
No, I promise though. If you
80,
guys want it,
85 episodes. Yeah, that's about as much as like an 80s anime. Okay.
Yes.
like I promise that if you guys watch it, you'll be very hyped, and I get to see that hype, or maybe not.
Well,
I
and
don't know,
also
depending
since
if
it ties
yeah.
to Pokemon too, because if I recall correctly, isn't Hayashi the one that composes the score for that?
Yes, exactly. And I made you listen to the music, so therefore you have no choice now. You have to watch it.
I never
Thank
listened
you.
to it. Hold on. What?
What?
No.
Speaking of good music, I need to actually watch the Touch series from the 1980s because apparently the music is god tier.
Nice. Going back to the 3 ones I said, Haikyuu is one of them I need to see. Apparently Clannad is another one I need to be seen as well.
Oh,
And I have
read
no
that.
knowledge on that one. And
I need to watch the sequel to Clannad.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I have to watch the whole thing because I know nothing about him. And then after that, I got to watch this one cute one with that cute little rabbit cat thing. I think it's Madoka Magica, I think it is, or something.
Madoka Magica.
Madoka Magica.
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 Did you watch-
Madoka Magica. Yeah.
KG, did you watch Angel Beats already?
The what?
Angel Beats.
The what?
I heard the opening. Does that count?
All right, you gotta
For
watch
Madoka-
that
for-
shit too.
For
Shit.
Madoka, somebody told me that I need to actually watch it subtitled because apparently there's so many like intricate shit that I won't even understand.
You know, I want to do a watch party of just watching and binging a whole season because that shit would be fun on YouTube. Like maybe a
How long
Saturday.
that would
I'll do.
take?
Well, I mean, it's 12 episodes. It shouldn't take that long if I just go straight to the next, and to the next, and to the next.
Well, it's 24, let me see, 24 minutes an episode, so that means about 3 an hour, so yeah, about 4 hours, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a usual stream session. So we could totally do that. But I don't know. I'll figure that out for the future. If I do.
A break from anime. You know, I haven't watched anime in a long time. That's why I was 17 episodes behind on Yokai Watch.
Damn, bro. I would
And I
recommend.
made up
Shibi
and I made up that deficit in like a weekend.
Neat.
I'm probably the worst offender for watching anime because I was like,
Very picky with it nowadays. I find. I don't know why.
no.
I
I used
mean-
to be so good at it, like in the early or late 2000s and all. Like I was like so current, but then I think once 2010s hit, then it's just like kind of flat out, and then I would just keep hearing popular titles here and there. So then it's just been kind of hard for me to get back on it. And then I think Spy and Family was the first time in a while that I started. I even My Hero Academia, I'm behind.
Oh, my hero, I dropped. I'll have to say
What?
Welcome to the club. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I didn't like
Tyrone,
season
you
5.
know how season 5 was, bro. It did so
Yeah, I
much.
still watched it.
Yeah, but it did. Like, why would you continue watching
Congratulations.
mid-show, though? Mid-hero, man.
Exactly.
I mean, the only reason I would watch it is for Bunny Girl, and that's it.
Damn.
I mean, she is kind of, you know. So.
She's hot
Yeah.
shit, so
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll
Hot
watch it. for
shit.
it. Season 6, though, they did release a trailer for it, and it does look really, really good. And I think it also helps with the fact that there's no movie happening right now.
Right now.
Thank
Not
God.
right now.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about My Hero fans kind of have a sucky though, because it's like gotta wait like a few years for every season.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but Stranger Things also could take the trophy now.
One thing that concerns me though. Well, let me see. If we're at KG for Inoue-kun, about what chapter did season 2 end?
Oh, it ended. What was the final episode again? I think they ended when they were on the date, was it? No, there was one more episode after that, I think. If I can, give me a minute to think about that because I forgot what chapter it ended off on.
because if Inuma-kun is like a 24, 25 episode per season.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be interesting. I want to see what the chapter, what chapter it ended on, so that they'll have a kind of a baseline of where it is. I know for Nagatoro-san, and it ended around chapter I think 60 something, and right now they're up to 108. So, but the thing is though they skipped a lot of stuff, and that's what really like disappointed me about a little bit about that, considering I read the whole thing. Because there's some real juicy shit that happens. It's going to be in the second season that I'm not going to spoil it, but it's very interesting shit.
So from what I'm told, season 3, episode 1 will probably start picking up from volume 11. So let me see if this is correct. Volume 11. If I read it right now. Yeah, it's gonna start around this time. This is the part when they start getting into. So, well, I can't really spoil much on that, but this is probably when it's gonna.
What is the chapter number?
Chapter number 98.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting though. I mean, you can consider that. Wow, that means that freaking Nagatoro actually fucking went through the chapter, burned through the fucking chapters quicker.
Although, because of the way Iruma-kun was written, there are some episodes certain plots that I think might get rearranged. Right. So I think you might want to go a little bit earlier, though. Let me see if I can find it. I forgot what was the final episode for the last season. Was it when they got introduced to... Oh, was it the one when he went to go shopping with the...
Yes.
With the grandpa, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, right. And then they asked a question about, like, how did you become the demon? So that was when they ended off the story, I think, for the second season. And so, yeah, I believe... chapter 94 is the Dream Date episode, which, by the way, I fucking love that one. That one is
that was well animated. I have to read it in the manga when I finally get to the point.
Okay, never mind. I recommend 94 is the Dream Date. 95 is, I think, when the story truly begins, because that's when the new semester starts.
Okay.
So 95. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have been building up this because I've read the manga. Season 3 is gonna be fucking wild, bro. It is going to be wild. I cannot wait because what they're going to do with it. And I hope they cover 2 arcs in this one in particular. There is one arc I think they're going to save for season 4. It involves a character that appears but never really there. You'll see him in the opening and ending. I'll say that much. But I'm curious to see if they will introduce that plot into season 3, or maybe they'll save it for season 4 because season 4 would deserve it. But season 3 is going to be where things are going to start picking up a lot, and you're going to finally see Iruma-kun go through some pretty interesting stuff and revelations happening all around. I'm not going to spoil too much on it. Just know season 2, you saw it. You thought season 2 was good. Season 3 goes even above and beyond that one. Iruma-kun, I think my biggest criticism with this show, let me be real with you for a second. My biggest criticism with this show, why the hell is it not translated yet? Why is it not released yet for the West?
Technically it is.
Now it is, yeah. Like what? I think it's like Volume 1, wasn't it, that came out recently?
Well, season 1.
No. I mean the manga.
Oh, the manga wasn't translated.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. Considering that the dub came out for both of the seasons before the fucking manga.
Let me see. Did there ever come out a manga for this? I mean, not a manga, a translated one.
Like a dub. I know the dub exists for both seasons.
Yeah, that does exist. That's why we talked about it last week with the unfortunate news of the passing of one of the voice actors that worked on that show, who did one of my personal favorite characters in that season. So yeah. As long as 7 Seas does not translate it. Oh lordy, 7 Seas and their controversy the other day was something else.
7 Seas of fail.
7 Seas?
Yeah, okay. Seven Seas is a publishing group, and I think they also translate a lot of manga, but they are very
Yeah.
infamous for having some pretty interesting decisions when it comes to translations. I'll tell you that much. So yeah,
It's one of those things that they want to localize it before translation. Is it that like one of those things that they bend the translation too much where it doesn't make sense, or they
yeah,
completely change
or
it?
fits their needs basically.
Oh yeah, so
Oh.
oh shit, it's one of those things. Oh you motherfucker.
messed
Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, so well, we won't go too far into it.
Oh,
As long as
yeah.
let's see, there's Viz that could take it. I wouldn't mind Viz getting that one. What else is there for publisher groups that could take this one?
Well, let me see here.
But yeah, once again, Iruma-kun definitely deserves to get some love out here in the West, and I think it would be great if they start translating the manga, especially knowing that we're in volume 11 in terms of the chapters when it comes to now being introduced into the anime series. So yeah, come on, please start dropping them. This is like Gintama, bro. Gintama's such a goated anime, and then they did translate it for it, and then they stopped after like volume 20, even though it went on for a lot longer. So yeah.
Right now, the latest volume for Iruma-kun is 27, and that
So-
goes up to chapter 240.
Yeah, so once a good show, really. Sincerely, like people should give it a watch. I think people will love it. If not, at least give the manga a shot. I really do believe.
Yeah, but the show is worth watching because, like I said, I happened on that show by accident, and then it turned into a whole thing, and also because the music is fucking great.
Yeah.
The opening, the endings of both seasons, great shit.
Also, can I just say confidently, man, Amity is best girl. She's top 10 for me personally. She is incredible.
Comedy is awesome.
Exactly. So I'll leave it at that. But yeah, go watch Iruma-kun, chat. I think you will love it. Hopefully. So yeah. Any other series that might need to be? Actually, Nessa, since you are also saying that you're not too much into the anime side of things and you only started recently getting into it with Spy Family, would you like some suggestions, I guess, for other shows that fit that category? Of, well, not really being like slice of life, but also in a way action, like how it is with Spy Family.
Like you mean like just
like other recommendations of other shows that feel like Spy Family.
like Spy Family? Oh man, I kind of been bad like watching TV shows because it's like I think when I was at school though, so I didn't watch as many. But then like I've been only watching whoever's like telling me, oh, this show is great, and then didn't watch it. So then so that's mostly for me. I've been going to, but yeah, Spy Family. Someone recommended to me, so that's the only reason I'm watching it. And then the same with My Hero Academia. I was recommended, like mostly and then I've been following Stranger Things, so this is actually out of anime for me.
Oh, Stranger Things. Okay, no, that's
yeah.
also another good
you're a
one.
sheeple. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, I'm a sheeple. Yes,
You're a
yes,
strange sheeple.
Yes,
Strange
I'm-
ass sheeple.
Yes,
Seven sucks.
Looking like sheeple.
It's,
Everything's
yeah, it's I
fucked up.
kind of been following more outside of anime, so that's why it's kind of like
Ooh, 11
watch
sucks.
that.
Has someone
no.
here watched Weathering with You yet, bro? I watched the
Dude,
premiere on Anime NYC.
I love
watched-
Weathering with You. That's a great
I
movie.
watched it in Japan, so
I
Yeah.
was just thinking about that movie the other day. I'm like, I should watch it again. It's just so good.
Actually,
Yes, you're not better than me.
Actually, good thing you reminded me. I need to watch Tokyo Kakeru Shoujo, Girl Left Through Time, and I gotta watch freaking The Silent Voice. I gotta do those two.
A Silent Voice.
You haven't seen that
You
yet?
know,
Oh.
watch the silent voice.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I only watched it about a few years ago as well. Silent Voice, like I think
Only
it was
watched
2
it
years ago.
It was actually on
fair,
Netflix.
That's how I watched it.
Yeah, but to be fair, let's put this into perspective.
No, there is no fair. It's on Netflix.
I'm a cheap fuck. I don't want to pay for it. So 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters per second. That movie came out in 2007. I watched it on a fucking plane in like 3 years ago. So if that tells you something,
Jeez.
like I don't fucking watch things that often.
Yeah. No, but A Silent Voice is a beautiful, beautiful film. That ending chokes me the
He
fuck
says on
up, bro.
Netflix.
It's on. I believe
Yes.
it's still on Netflix. If
If
it
it's
is,
on
though,
Netflix, I'll be able
Well,
to.
I
watch it.
have like a Blu-ray rip, so I'm gonna be probably watching that soon.
nice. But yeah, it should be available there. If you want to give it a shot, highly recommend it. It is done by Kyo
Summer
Annie, if
Wars.
I'm correct.
Summer
Yes, it
Wars
is.
is another one that
Summer Wars is
people
good. I
said-
liked Summer Wars.
I've
That
never
was
seen
really
that one.
actually
I've never seen it either.
Tsunami actually wound up showing Summer Wars one day.
What is
Yeah,
Summer
I do
Wars
remember.
concept?
So the idea is it's an online. First, it has the online game thing, but it really revolves around like this guy hanging out with this friend he has, a female friend, and he's hanging out with her family for like the weekend, and it's like super hot, and the restaurant's about to be like shut down or whatever. So the guy's good at like PC, and he does like a bunch of shit in order to make sure that like stuff happens. It's hard to explain because a lot's happening, but it's a good show. Like it's a nice wholesome because he gets to learn how the family works. And imagine like this girl bringing her boyfriend over to meet a family. You get like the whole family and how they act, and most of it comes from the great visuals. Like goddamn, the movie looks so fucking good.
Okay, I'll make sure to write that down as another one to watch.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
It's really good though. It's really good.
Oh, another recommendation I would give. It did finish last season, if I'm correct, but I would still give it my seal of approval. My
Oh
Dress to
yeah,
Dawn.
it's the Digimon movie done right. Same director too.
Really now?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't realize that. Huh.
I gotta
I know,
finish the
I
Konosuba
know there's a
movie. I haven't
Digimon
gotten around to
anime
it.
out.
Wait, which one? The
newer
newest one?
Yeah, I only watched 2 episodes, and because it was on YouTube, so that's the only reason I watched it.
All old fans would remember having to watch 4 videos of 4 parts of
Oh my
5-minute
God, that
anime
shit.
episodes. Episode 12, part 1, part 2, part 3.
Yes.
Or sometimes one of the parts would randomly be gone. So you
And
gotta find that part on another fucking channel.
Yeah,
I
hope
I
for
kind
the
of
best.
remember. It's kind of weird though. I remember Digimon. Like I remember we got like the English dub. Like everything was like all the score and everything was like replaced. But then I remember one time I watched it in Spanish, and then for some reason they kept everything all the original from the Japanese version. And
I
so
rem-
it was kind of
Oh, go on.
yeah. I don't know if you remember that.
The only thing I remember from it is that it caused a divorce in the family.
What?
Yeah.
You guys never heard about that? So there was
No.
a Digimon movie that released in theaters, and
They caused a divorce in the family?
yes,
Damn.
allow me to explain. So
No, KJ, before you do, I just want the visual of this woman turning off the fucking Digimon movie. Chad, I want a divorce.
my
What?
God.
Why? I'm taking the kids. I can't do this no more.
Funny thing is, Mornox, I actually have the U.S. Digimon the movie soundtrack. I randomly found it in Florida a few years ago.
That's what you're talking about. It's just Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon. That's the problem.
They
It's
like to
always
put pop
Digimon.
music. They
It's
like to
never
put
when are we
music
gonna
in
go
that
out.
movie.
It's never when are you gonna provide for me. It's never you taking me out on a fucking date. It's been years, Chad. It's been fucking years.
He's like,
I just want to go out. I just want to fucking go out, but I can't. It's always digital fucking monsters with you.
all right, so
Taking
allow
the
me,
fucking kids.
He's like, I'm digi out.
I'm
So-
digi out.
Digi
allow
out.
me to explain. By the way, what's being presented on screen? This
I
chick right here.
remember.
You
That's-
remember this?
Yes.
I want a divorce too.
You're married.
Can I have a divorce, please? Hold the
You're
onions.
married.
No.
Did a promo before the movie.
Not anymore. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn. This is the single fastest marriage to divorce rate I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, 100% speed run. Let's go.
SGDQ was on,
this?
by the way.
Yeah, the perfect timing. Go watch it if you guys haven't. I heard the person who's made those t-shirts.
Yeah, see, people recognize it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
but
people
I know
saying
some
mad.
don't. So allow me to explain. Her name, as they stated already, is Angela Anaconda. So this person writes on 4chan saying, "This short caused my parents' divorce."
What
To
the
which,
fuck?
to which then they follow up by saying, "Okay, you have my attention. How?" So here's the response, and I'm gonna read in full detail here. Didn't know at the time that that my parents' relationship was rocky, so I begged to go and see the Digimon movie with them. Parents agree, but I don't realize it's for them to spend some time together as well. Get to theater and excited about the Digimon flick. Can even afford popcorn and drinks. Parents look happy. Angela Anaconda short comes on. Parents also do not speak very good English. My little boy mind cannot comprehend all the fuck going on. Parents are utterly confused by this Canadian fuck running around in a Digimon suit. I start crying and they pull me out of the theater. Mom and dad start blaming each other for going to the wrong film. Dad throws away the popcorn mom wanted. Lots of arguing and I'm still crying. Get out to parking lot and drive off in a rush. Get into an accident in the parking lot. Dad
Oh
moves
my
out a
God.
month later. Fucking bitch of a whore Angela Anaconda ruined my life.
Damn, bro.
Wow.
You know what? That's funnier than my example, I guess.
It's sad.
Dad, what do you mean?
This caused
Yeah,
this figure here caused the divorce.
that's why that bitch doesn't exist anymore.
Yep.
I've never a lawsuit. I can see a lawsuit after that. You're like, yeah, this freaking person made me. My parents is divorced because of her. You fucking asshole. You're gonna fucking like sue you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, isn't that commonplace anyway? They always like to sue things.
Yes, everything was suable.
Everything is suable if it exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't watch the Digimon movie short. You just watch the
You'll
movie.
get a divorce.
Yeah, you'll see a family get divorced, or you'll get a divorce. I didn't know you were married.
100% of
Congratulations on your
people who
marriage.
watch 100% of people who watch this movie get a divorce.
Oh my god.
I kind of remember it was cringe to me when I saw it. I was like, really? Like,
The VHS copy has the Angela Anaconda short, by the
Yeah,
way, KG.
it does.
Oh god.
yes, it does. There is true. Because I used to own a VHS, so yes, that is very true.
Nice. So let's see.
I hate my bitch ass wife. Hey yo, let's go see the Digimon movie. it's now mandated in court. Y'all were distracted by that Roche versus Wade shit. It's now mandated in court that if you ever need to divorce your spouse, you know which movie to watch. Digimon.
Jesus Christ, my
They
guy.
thought it was the wrong movie.
Digimon.
Lordy.
Oh
But yeah, so don't watch the short, chat. You just ignore that as much as you can, or watch the movie Digimon. So yeah, what else is there for anime recommendations? I would
Watching
think
the first Pokemon movie, but having to watch Pikachu's Vacation and somebody just going.
Oh my god, I love that
Pikachu short
movie.
caused the divorce in my family.
No.
I'm taking the kids, Brad. Like, fucking,
And,
I'm leaving you.
Oh my god.
Vacation need a little something.
I really do need a fucking vacation.
Me too. I do too.
I know. We're like,
What the fuck happened in y'all lives? Where y'all
Tired. I'm just tired.
Oh boy, making cakes? Chill out.
Oh, don't go there.
Look what you did. You brought some traumatizing memories on
I want a
something that happened
divorce.
24 hours ago.
I could just imagine now. Emmy putting Tyrone into the world's biggest KitchenAid mixer and pressing the button.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, yo, Tyrone, look down there real quick. Oh, you're just a little deeper.
And before fan art happens.
That hostess does the same thing and they don't bitch.
I'm gonna lock you into the walk-in freezer. Okay, all right.
You're gonna wake up in 3022 DD. Oh man, you'd be like
At least
Squidward in that SpongeBob
Hey,
episode.
I'm walking to the freezer, but at least I get to go on a vacation. Emmy.
Oh, he went there.
Oh,
Oh lordy. But let's see.
these burns are unnecessary.
Oh yeah, now I remember what we could also talk about. I'm pretty confident you are very excited about discussing this one, Tyrone.
Okay. Sure.
Sonic Origins had just dropped.
Sonic Oranges.
Yeah,
Fuck.
shit.
Oranges?
Fuck, no, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
this game slowly has been giving me a headache. I was so excited for this game when it first was announced, and now slowly but surely, it's like getting excited for like some like, it's like watching your favorite fucking Sunday slowly melt. It's fun.
Wait,
is this
is
that?
different
Is
from
that the?
Frontiers? Or is this the same thing?
Oh, so they fucked up so hard. This is a port. It it was going to be a port of Sonic's 1, 2, CD, 3K, right? So the classic Sonic games. But they fucked it.
Is that the one that you showed the clip yesterday with the milk white thing?
Yeah, with the milk. With the fucking milk.
What?
Yeah. All right, so to give
Or
context.
as the song goes, you know.
I didn't know what's going on.
So to give context, in Angel Island Act 2, you can get the Thunder Shield, and you can do it at any level that has water, but it's to show off what the powers do. Sonic gets the Thunder Shield, and what the Thunder Shield does is that it attracts rings, and if you press the jump button twice, it allows Sonic to do like a little flash jump that allows him to get like an extra bounce, and it can kill badniks. But if you go in the water, the shield goes away. However, because water conducts electricity, it does a white flash very briefly and kills all the badniks that are underwater. So if there were any enemies underwater, they're gone in an instant, and Sonic loses his electric shield and he's in water. The problem is, for some reason, they fucked this up and glitched up the game, so when Sonic goes in the water with the electric shield, the water just fucking turns white. I don't know why it happens.
What?
There was another one. I think I saw my buddy Tom on Twitter. He was underwater, right? And I think this was in Carnival Night Zone. And what happened was that he was starting to run low on bubbles. So he pops a balloon and an air bubble comes out, right? And then he goes and grabs said bubble, and then it turns out he gets hit by the bubble.
What?
Yeah, like it looked like as if it was a spike, so Sonic moved to the right and lost all his rings because of it.
Bruh.
But he was never able to grab the bubble, and so he died and drowned.
What? Why is the strongest thing for Sonic been like the Roblox simulator?
Oh no, Emmy. I don't fucking know. Well, I'm so sad. And that's not even it. We also got the price. The price of this funky ass port for 4 funky ass games is $44 funky ass dollars.
Well, for the digital deluxe edition.
For the digital deluxe is $44 funky ass dollars. Which if you're a Sonic fan, you're gonna get the fucking digital deluxe version. You're not getting the regular.
Excuse me, I want to get the physical version.
The physical digital deluxe.
All right, yeah, good mention, Emmy. There is no physical copy. Digital. There is no physical copy coming out for this game.
Also, I'm sure KG brought this up already, but they took Ice Cap Zone's theme out of the fucking game.
Yeah, because it's one of the songs that was produced by MJ. So unfortunately, that meant that they cannot have that song come back in this game, which is why I was saying probably wait for the PC port, see what happens with that one, and then watch mods come in and replace all the music for that.
Bad. Like all the news I heard about Sonic Origins after its initial announcement has been worse and worse and worse and worse. The only good thing I've seen is the fucking animated cutscenes, but you can watch that shit on YouTube.
The cutscenes released before the game came out.
They're so good too. They're so good looking, but who gives a fuck? They're just cutscenes. The game itself is ass. Like what the fuck? How do you fuck a port? And they're supposed. I get it. They were supposed to have like this, and they were supposed to have an anniversary mode. So essentially, what that means is like, for example, let's say you're fighting the Eggman boss at Green Hill Zone, the one with the chain and ball. Mm-hmm. Well, the anniversary version is supposed to be a different version where like he's got cool little new tricks and shit, and some of the levels are harder because of the anniversary mode. So they did a couple of things, and you can do debug mode, which you could do that in fucking Sonic Mega Collection, but still, it's in here too. Honestly, I would argue Sonic Mega Collections is the way better fucking port of all the games. Just get that. The only downside to Sonic Mega Collection, it doesn't have fucking Sonic CD.
That you get the Gems collection for that one.
Yeah, you got to get the Gem collection for that. My point being, though, man, I've played and bought so many Sonic classic ports, and this is one of the few ports that I'm like, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it until its price fucking drops. And even then, I'm not getting it until they patch it up. Pisses me off.
Why, Tyrone? I'm sorry.
Because classic Sonic usually does well. Modern Sonic has been fucking up so many times that I'm almost used to it. It's just one of those pains you get used to. Like when you fucking accidentally stub your toe. It's like, but you know why it happened. Fucking classic Sonic usually has a pretty good ride, especially when Sonic Mania came out. I was like, yeah, the classic Sonic train is the shop. Fuck.
Can I talk about spoilers for Sonic Origins?
What spoilers? It's a game based on. Go.
It actually ties to Mania.
What?
Yeah.
I guess they had to do that to make it make sense.
So what happened, allow me to explain. After you finish completing, because canonically the way the story goes is that it goes Sonic 1, Sonic CD, Sonic 2, and then Sonic 3 and K. Once you complete those 4 games, you will get an ending to it to wrap everything up and show Sonic and friends doing things together. So Sonic, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles just blasting through things. And then at the very end of the cinematic trailer, you'll see Sonic like chasing after Eggman. He fails for a little bit, and in the background you hear music, which is the intro music for Sonic Mania. The do 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 do, that little bit there you hear in the background, and all the characters get together, and then they chase after Eggman, indicating that leads into Sonic Mania as the next Sonic adventure that they go through. So canonically, Sonic 1, CD, 2, 3, and Mania is the timeline for the Sonic games.
I mean, and most Sonic fans usually put that piece together themselves. They were able to like glue those pieces together without really much help. But it's good to see that Sega acknowledged it and decided to put transitional pieces. Like, for example, there's one cutscene. I don't give a shit about spoilers. It's very minor. It's where Sonic gets all 6 of the emeralds in Sonic 1, and then they add the 7th emerald leading into Sonic 2. I actually like that. That's cool.
That's a good explanation for why it's that.
Yeah. I'm glad that they covered that up, so it's not just randomly this game had 6 and the next game had 7.
Also, I love the Sonic CD. They kept that intro intact.
Yeah. Oh my god. And I
ending
love
too.
Amy. I love Amy and the tarot cards. That shit's. I'm glad they remembered that. And I like how she fucking cheats.
Yeah, it's like she just like brushes that to the side, and then she gets like
She gets a bad luck one, so she just swaps it out with the good with her meeting her hero.
which I mean, she got the bad luck and the good luck. So
Yeah, she got both. Both. It's cute. The cutscenes are a joy to watch. They give so much love to the characters.
Also, they made Tails a Kitsune in one of them, so I love that in itself already. For
I
that
mean,
alone.
it technically is one, but
Yeah. Also,
I have a question.
Yes.
I know this is it is Sonic related though, but I keep seeing. I guess they're going to make a new show for Sonic.
Yes, Sonic Prime.
Yeah.
Which
On Prime?
Yeah, so it's called Sonic
No,
Prime.
it's actually on Netflix.
Damn it.
Yeah, so allow me to explain. Sonic Prime is going to be a new television series on Netflix that's going to have Sonic travel through stuff, I guess, through dimensions, from what I'm being told. We do see currently that some of the confirmed characters are going to be Sonic, Shadow, Big the Cat, and Froggy are confirmed as of right now. We haven't seen much of it, but we do know the voice cast list, and it is very interesting.
I just love the picture they've been memeing with Shadow, because you can see Shadow's debut, and on the picture in the captions he put, "They blocked me on Twitter. What does the comments say?" And then it shows Sonic and it goes, "They didn't block me. I can read it for you." I love that picture.
So I'm surprised you don't know this, Donnie. Emmy, because apparently the Sonic show has a Canadian voice cast for this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And some of them, from what I'm told, are actually voice actors that actually played Sonic characters in the past. And
Emmy's gonna voice Cream the Rabbit. She's just keeping it under wraps for us.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe you didn't tell us this, buddy. That hurts my heart.
Well, she's got to keep it. It's legal.
NDA. I get shot. Please.
Holy shit! Way to jump to the extreme. I'll get shot.
That's what happens, right?
I can shoot her. Well, we can't fire her.
Oh
But we
god.
could fire at her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fireman, fire! Bang, 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 bang.
CTSS gets it.
You're fired.
You're fired.
But yeah, so
You're fired.
one of the coolest things about this so far is because it's a Canadian casting, that also means that Sonic's voice has been changed once again, specifically for the television series, because he's still going to be the same voice actor for Sonic games in Frontier, for example. Recently, I believe his name is Devin Max. He had a stream the other day where he read some IDW comics and used the Sonic voice to kind of give an idea as to how he's going to sound as Sonic in certain moments, like if he's angry, he's cocky, he's happy, he's sad. I don't know if you got a chance to listen to that one. He sounds really, really good in it, buddy. Like he sounds
Really close to Roger Craig Smith, though.
You've seen it, I'm assuming then, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. He sounds extremely close to Roger.
Yeah, he's
Craig.
trying to sound like it, and it also feels really well done. Yeah, he's also one of the VAs for Dragalia Lost as well. A lot of Canadian voice actors actually from Canada.
Yay!
More Canadian love. But yeah, I think he voiced who was that one character? I think he's the one that owns the two doggies. I think his name is Durant, if I remember correctly. I have to double check on that. I don't recall. I forgot off the top of my head. Was it freaking the guy that says Ronzo Volk? I think it was. I'm not sure. I don't have the info on hand right now to give a concrete answer on that. But he did voice some Dragalia Lost stuff. So yeah. Overall, his performance of what we heard thus far as Sonic is looking to be very interesting. I think the only thing I'm hoping that this show does is actually give him the emotional sides that I feel Sonic is lacking, because he's always making him too goddamn cocky in his own goddamn games. Yeah, so he was. Yeah, he was Durant, Joachim, and Volk. So yeah, okay, I got most of them right for the most part. Great.
Durant, yeah, it's Durant, Joachim Volk. Yeah.
Joachim, yeah.
Joachim, yeah.
I don't like the Sonic Prime art style. Yeah, I can see that. It does have a lot of smears as well going for it, which is pretty cool to see that with a CG animated show. But I love it for it. So, once again, we have to wait for full opinions on it until the show officially drops and we actually get to see most of it in action. And then from there, we can give a full in-depth analysis in the...
Yeah.
I put the pictures on there, by the way.
I've never seen it. I was laughing.
Yeah.
I remember seeing them.
I love that. I love the top one because it looks so good with Shadow saying that, because it looks
blocked.
so fit.
What does it say? I'm not blocked. I'll tell you what it says.
Let me post this here on.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid.
I remember seeing it. I was laughing. I was like, "Oh my god!"
So yeah.
When they didn't say when it was coming out though, did they?
It should be coming out somewhere in 2023, earlier 2023.
Soon.
In Canada.
Yeah.
They just said okay. They don't have a date.
It's coming out on prime time.
Yeah.
Oh God, why?
What time is? It's
Prime time.
It's Morbin time.
No.
Oh, KG, did you see the one where it's like Obi-Wan Kenobi? And then they said, didn't anybody get hype as shit when they saw the scene? And it just shows Obi-Wan with the lightsaber and it says, it's Kenovin time. Yeah!
It's Kenovin time. Let's go.
Oh
Let's
my God.
go.
Jesus Christ.
Did he just morb all over those people? I'm sorry. I know the memes, like, in internet time goes fast, so that meme's like probably on its deathbed, but I love it. Morbid time, I was all on the Morbid train. I didn't give a fuck. I still haven't watched Morbius.
Yeah.
I just love the meme.
Yeah, exactly. That's that's pretty much how everything is.
Oh, no, that movie sucks. I'm not giving him my money. I just like the meme.
I know. It's the
High
same.
quality
I mean,
memes.
I mean,
nope.
the thing about the majority of the memes that were on like websites like Newgrounds and Albino Black Sheep and YTMND, like half the shit I didn't even watch. But
Actually, no, that's a lie. I did watch Morbius, but I watched them do a 24-hour stream continuously of it. But I didn't watch it for the movie. I watched it for the chat because the chat was fucking hilarious.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's like the initial time when what was it? Rob Ross had like the huge marathons when they made it like where they made it like only a couple times a year instead of like weekly.
Yeah, this girl was like,
the whole thing was like, you didn't watch it. I mean, people watch it for freaking Bob Ross, but people watch it for the chat because every time that he freaking like smacks his fucking
ruined, saved.
Yeah, ruined, saved, and also Rip Devil. That's the other one.
Beat that devil with that paint stick. Beat that devil.
Yeah, they gotta beat the devil out of it. Rip Devil. Yeah, I love that.
Rip devil.
Yeah, the problem is if you try to go on Bob Ross's Twitch stream now, it's like verified accounts only, and it's like, you fucking ruined it.
Aww.
Yeah, but there was this girl on her girl sitting in her deathbed. She was sick on Morbius and said, I saw in the chat said, quick, somebody give her some Morb juice, and I lost my fucking mind.
Oh, no.
Oh my
This
god.
give me 20 cc's of more juice.
Dude, I'm dying.
I
That-
love the community sometimes.
Yeah, it's
like-
something to behold of, really.
I love the unity of us getting along over some stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly, because that's the whole thing. And the thing is, it's like, you know, and we also make and people make fun of the other shit too, like, you know, the oh my god from fucking from Troll 2. Nobody likes that fucking movie. The only reason why people know about that is, you know, the guy saying oh my god while a fucking fly flies on his fucking face. You know that, you know, nobody remembers that fucking movie. You just remember that one scene, and even then it's like the fly on the guy's face.
I have
That's
never
the
even
only
seen
time
the
to remember
first
this.
one.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what's fucked up? That actually it's like they were Troll 1 and Troll 2 are not even related at all. They're completely different shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes this shit fun. It's like you have obscure shit. Somebody makes a meme out of it, and then it's like, oh, I never watched that before, but I know this. So that's the best part about, you know, how the internet works. It's like I don't even have to watch the whole thing in context to laugh at it. That's what it is. That's what I love. I love it. I live for these moments.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I get
By
you.
the way, I just want to say, you know, I know we were gonna probably say this in like 20 plus minutes anyway, but I'm really glad to have all these episodes with you guys.
Oh hell yes, man.
150?
Yeah, and that's for this series. That's for this series alone.
I was saying,
we've
that
done-
doesn't even count the other PokePod series we've done.
Yeah, because
are?
yeah, to be fair, like in terms of the current kind of format, we've been doing it since like August 2016.
Damn, so that's like you guys are heading for 6 years.
And we only gained one new character since then.
Yeah. Hi, I'm the new character. I think.
Worse than One Piece. What the fuck?
What is it? Our 8 Nakama? We're missing 2 then, right
Oh
now.
my god. Wait, are we doing like the sappy moments? Well, thank you for allowing Emmy to be part of the PokePod. It's been a wonderful time.
Give me your fire.
Oh, okay.
You're divorced.
Nice knowing you. Let me just pack my things.
I could never fire Emmy. That would break everyone's heart. That would my own.
No, you would.
included.
First of all, you would get
No,
canceled.
no,
Everyone would side with Emmy.
Yeah.
No,
And I'll just laugh.
like Emmy would like fucking like you know fill a fucking pastry bag full of blood and fucking leave it on your door.
Everybody's heart.
Like,
My
it's like,
heart.
fuck, no. She will say she would just write. Emmy says fuck off.
Everybody's heart would be broken. Mine included.
No, yeah,
Let's see. Oh, Mornock says if you ever want to do voice acting puppetry, you are to be the big man Carl. Tell people with a straight demeanor. That's
mean
what
Carl.
mean Carl, like the mean stuff. But no, it's quite amazing. It's like I still like am kind of shocked that the chemistry has been working for like so many years.
I'm just happy that we've been able to do this shit for, on a show that's also been controversial with, obviously the recent season and all that.
Yes.
And we've
Well,
all had our takes.
I would say technically since X, Y, and Z, it's been fucking controversial.
Yeah,
Realistically.
because it's always
Yeah.
been like a very one-sided kind of moment. So like I remember in Sun and Moon days, and it is the exact same thing right now. It's just the different people. For example, like in that era, Tyrone didn't watch Sun and Moon because he knew he didn't want to see it anyway. So he just stuck around for the reviews and heard us say our inputs. And I was the one that was favoring the series quite a lot, and you were very critical on it in your review portion, TSS. So like the roles have really reversed over the past couple of years.
And also that was the only series that I ended up freaking having such a backlog on, because at one point I was like 8 episodes behind.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to carry those
And
reviews for
that
a
was
moment.
and that was actually during the Nebi arc, the Necrozma arc actually.
And I think that turned out no, not the Necrozma. Was it the Necrozma that you were actually very fond of, or was it the other one? The Poiple.
the Poipole, yeah, the Poipole / Necrozma arc, I started actually like catching up because, like I said, before that, they had the controversial like freaking SM57 and then SM79, which I talk about like in nauseum.
Yeah.
But I'd say, like I said, SM91 was the turnaround point for me. It ended up being fucking a van full of Pikachus that fucking turned the shit around.
Yeah, let's go.
All you needed was
love-
different
I-
Pikachus and Pikachus with hats.
I remember seeing that episode and I was just like, oh, look at the Pikachu.
Well, also like Kimi no Boken or Your Adventure. That was.
Yeah.
Still one of my favorite openings, lyrically wise, anyway. I think
Yeah,
like
indeed.
for the narrative of what the story in the opening song is saying,
But-
it's such a perfect Ash song.
But I want to say, regardless of what series you like and don't like, what I really like about Pokemon in general is that you have people from all walks of life and all different generations liking the same franchise. And at least back in the day, we used to like respect each other on a wide level. That's been fucking out of the window since the end of DP.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, at least we have a group. There's a group of people. There's more people. It's not just us like 7 or 8 people. There's still like maybe hundreds or thousands of people that are still like here and have a very controlled mind and all this. It's just the people that want to just dump their vomit all over the place on Twitter. That's their that's what it is. And it's like, and the problem is, it's not even, there's not a janitor to clean it up or something. Oh God, that fucking guy.
Excuse you.
No.
Hype full. Let's go.
No.
I will always appreciate Hypeful. That genuinely was a moment that I think a lot of people were
I
actually loving
still
for.
remember
remember
I still remember there was like freaking like there were PokePod episode titles that made fun of that shit. That
Oh,
was
God.
that got me through some dark days. Let me tell you.
Dude, Tyrone, I want to see if you remember this, because this was like early Twitter. But since we're talking about memories, remember that time we went to Japan to go
You
watch
guys
a
went
movie?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, everybody took a plane, and for some reason, my ass was swimming in the ocean for like a solid 4 fucking hours.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was up with that.
You guys were watching movie. Which one was it? I think it was the Hooba movie.
It was the Hoopa movie of all movies.
Oh, I love the
Because
reaction
the
to that
Deancy movie
movie.
we never did for that.
The reaction to that movie was fucking insane.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
The washing machine.
The moment Reggie Gigas went down, I'm like, this is it. This
Yeah.
is it right here. I'm gonna fucking die of laughter right here.
Oh, hey, look.
Nah,
Oh, yeah, since it's not GeoBlock, the vote for the films. Oh,
they did.
Yeah, it
man.
is, and I actually did. I actually did vote for a vote in that poll. I voted for movie 2.
I think
Nice.
somewhere in the depths of Twitter you can find our reaction to that movie.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
If you search for maybe I don't know, maybe at KG Prestige Swimming or at JPR Swimming or something.
or at Tyrone Theater, or like, where you at, JPR? No, but that shit was goated.
It's still funny, and it's still kind of ironic that a couple of years after that happened, I end up going, and that it was the best. That's like the ultimate foreshadowing.
Still remember when with Tasso's group and we kept saying that fucking Harambe's revenge was gonna go through Lysander or some shit.
Yeah, you
What?
guys even got a poster for that at some point.
Yeah, it finished what he started, and it shows Lysander looking up at Harambe's ghost.
I will finish what he had started.
Yeah, the
It was
internet
in the
was
night
such a
sky.
the internet was such a bizarre fucking place, man.
I-
Oh my
Wait.
god.
No, wait a minute. Didn't the three-way thing that we did that originally in 2015 though, right? August 2015? I think it was 2015.
I think the 2015 era was when the movie came out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
and that's-
2014 was XY when it began, I think.
Yeah, and that's and I was talking with John at the time, so I was still like following you guys, but we weren't on like a thing together
No.
Yeah.
at the time.
No.
This
I
was
think what
Poke-
happened
This was
originally.
Pokemon Classic.
Yeah, that thing
before the
sounds
PokePod
great.
title.
Yeah, it was
This
the hype
was
train. That was the hype
the
train.
Poke Hype train. Yep. Oh
I
That was
remember
that
this.
was the hype train, and I
Can't you
remember.
remember when we had to save the internet from episode 59 of XY? Oh my god. That shit, when people
Oh,
kept
yeah.
thinking Ash and Serena were gonna kiss right there.
I remember
Oh, yeah.
coming home from school and watching like the commentaries and stuff, especially for like 59, 60, like all of the big X and Y episodes. Fun times, fun
And
times.
the whole thing, and the whole thing with episode 79. That was another fucking thing. where
Oh,
I fucking-
Oh, yeah.
what episode number thing, and then people
yeah, it's
getting
like
mad.
five.
Yeah,
Five segment. Yeah, 5 different episode titles in one, and people and I still stuck with my fucking guns.
I was
And I
on
was
that
right.
boat with you too, buddy. I said that's an episode, no matter how stupid it may be, that's still one episode of Pokemon. And everybody was so confused when I wrote episode 80 review, and they're like, wait a minute, no, this is supposed to be episode 79. Last week's was a special. I'm like, did
No,
we
what?
watch the episode?
No,
It's an
what?
episode.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck wasn't?
And turned out, guess what? A few years later, all the other websites, thanks to Cartoon Network of all goddamn programs, viewed it as an episode. So everybody had to change everything to
Yeah.
fix it when Sergi
that's
did
funny.
not.
I
But we
remember that.
were
didn't have to change a
fucking
goddamn
right.
thing.
We were
No,
fucking
because
right
we were on the
from
right side of
start.
history.
Yeah, we didn't have to change shit. I didn't change a damn
Alright,
thing.
Pocket Monster,
else-
Cerebi, I think were the ones
Yes.
that kept the same. Bulbapedia
Yeah, because-
was the one that was fighting that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bulbapedia
Yeah.
was weird with that one.
Yeah, the thing is though, it's like we had the correct number, and then Joe, gets the stuff from us, so he got the right number, and BMG didn't. Well, yeah, and also there was some like crazy shit like the Bulbagarden Confessional from like back in like 2011 where we don't talk about that shit. Either.
Yeah. But
But there's other things
toxicity.
there.
Yeah, let
Oh,
this
yeah.
know, people. Toxicity used to even exist back then. It's crazy now.
No.
Yeah.
The
always been
toxicity.
there.
I remember toxicity even existing, like even between the transition between AG and DP back in like 06.
Yeah. Yeah, but that one you have to go to like
I saw that,
forums
yeah,
and
'cause I
shit.
saw-
Terrell
yeah, I saw it on
faced his
forums and
own where
shit.
they kept cussing him out because they thought that he was posting the episodes online when in reality he says in the title it's the review.
The
to the
first word you see
Yeah.
is review.
review.
Mm-hmm.
As
Yeah.
in not the episode, as in the review.
Yeah, and that's and that was the whole thing, And he was in those days. It's like he just has a camera pointed to his face, so you can't freaking like copyright him. You can't copyright me because you don't own me.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
and not to mention that Terrell, even back then, he structured his thoughts very well. He could think on his feet really well. And that's what I really appreciated about him.
Okay, so I just went back. Pokemon XY Anime Episode 78 review on my channel. I went back and look, I'm looking at it 7 years ago. Somebody goes, the Pikachu movie was part of episode 77, not 78.
Oh my
My
god.
comment, KG, Dean, and I checked Cerebi specials. Cerebi specials don't include Ash in the gang. And on episodes, the number is not in blue. It's in green like the Mega Evolution. No, the episode is in blue, not green like the Mega Evolution specials. So we confirm that this is an episode. Check the Noibat episode is 880 and the Pikachu is 881. So this episode is 78.
Tyrone, you should like
What?
reply to that comment now and just be like, say you're sorry.
No.
Well, the thing is though, isn't that
That's the
wait a minute. That means that review is not privated. That means it's actually public.
Yeah,
No, it's not public. Only I can see it.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
should
you
still
just went
say
back. KJ, remember when you and others were so cringed by the Kalos final battle between Ash and Alon?
Oh, yeah.
That was a
remember
sad
that.
day.
Yeah, we reacted to that. That fucked us up.
Yeah.
That was a sad
I
day.
do.
Dude,
I
no,
do remember.
Go on.
I was like, I do remember that day when like I was just looking at every review. So I think you guys were one of them, and I remember there was another Spanish group I remembered that
Poke
existed.
Centro, I think it was.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they were from Peru or Colombia because they were like,
Yeah.
and then they were and then the scream and everything. It's like headphone volume warning. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was blessed
And
to
then-
know them. They are one of them. I think is called Foco in Twitter.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember
so
them.
she's a great friend, and she invited me to join in some of the silly shenanigans for her videos, and fun shit. But yeah,
Oh.
I think she was also the one that broke the fucking mic when the Serena moment at the final episode of
Yeah.
XMY
Yes,
happened.
she did.
She
I thi-
uploaded
is
a
she
video
still?
that had everybody reacting to it, so everybody was screaming on top of
I
each other.
probably
Shit
says
was
he thought
great.
it was
Oh, it's
It's
Pokestereo. I'm
Pokestereo.
sorry,
Yeah, that is
Pokestereo. I think I
Pokestereo.
wrote
Pokestereo.
Pokecentral, but no, Pokecentral is the leakers. Pokestereo is the Spanish one.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, but I do remember at least Foco at least.
Is Focus still around, or that
Foco
being,
has privated their Twitter, but they still tweet every now and then.
Oh, okay.
But the channel Pokestereo though is all completely done though.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
that I remember it. That got deleted.
Yeah, and I mean to be fair, time passes. Once a story comes to an end and you don't like the next generation and you want to stop it, that's normally the way they go, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, though, I think like regardless, though, is that you guys have created such like a wonderful, like chaotic, wholesome, everything
Yes.
environment that
Yeah,
like a lot of people, including myself, go back to, you know, and just like re-listen to everything because you know what, it's like what TSS said. It's the chemistry, you know. It just feels
Yeah.
very natural, and you don't like feel like you're forcing anything. You feel very comfortable.
And you know what? You know what the other thing is? And I know this because I've been doing podcasts for like God knows. I mean, actually, I've been doing podcasts on and off for like 17 fucking years. And the one thing that I noticed with a lot of other podcasts is that they sound very stiff and they don't sound natural. And it just sounds. It's like it's too polished where it sounds like it's boring.
It's pre-recorded.
Well, and also, yeah, in our case, yeah, especially like back when I did the fucking Bulbacast, like in 2005, 2006, 2007, we recorded that, and I still have the raw recordings, so, bleh. And then, yeah, so I still have that shit, and we used to cut those down to, you know, a decent amount of listening. At one point, the early episodes, I still remember that shit was like fucking, after the edits, it was like, still, some of them were like over 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then we got it down to about maybe 30 or 40 minutes. But still, the thing is, like, you have to remember that a lot of podcasts, they sound like all professional. They got all these musics, and they have like the ad music, ad revenue, whatever the fuck, the commercials or whatever is dispersed in there. My problem is those kind of things, those are boring because it's like you don't have any like the spontaneous actions. It just sounds like it sounds like you're listening to a fucking news program, more like rather than the podcast.
Yeah, than a podcast. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, like, as someone like who's never done podcasting before, like it personally, like jumping into this, I felt very comfortable. I don't know how, but I think it's just because I've been watching you guys for so long that I was like, you know, what, it's at the end of the day, y'all are just people, and Emmy's a people too. So
No, Emmy's an Emmy.
Emmy is an Emmy, yeah. Emmy's an Emmy.
Personally, the drugs for me. I mean, that's how I'm just kidding.
oh my god.
Just some fucked up shit. Yeah, that's how I've been getting through the day.
Sesame snorts. That's what.
Sesame snorts. Let's go.
I know. I actually have something to say.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Please.
So it was like I think with my history though is that was like I remember you guys were existing like way back from 2016. Though like probably I remember that was like probably the year I started paying attention.
Yeah.
And I always admired this podcast how it was just so how these positive vibes. And
Oh, I'm sorry, we're
just
not what we are now.
Oh shit.
no, it was just like what you guys were one of the few that was like always, you know, positive, and then you guys have, and then I could tell you guys love doing this. So like there was like something that's probably why I was drawn into you guys because you were like one of the few. Because I remember some other ones at that same time it was just getting like so negative, and then it was like turning me off, and then these negative vibes, and I'm just like just can't stand this. But then also, and when I finally got to meet you guys, I was kind of like in awe and shocked because I'm like, oh, this is so cool. I never thought I was gonna meet you guys and like in online and be interacting, and then I can't believe now like you guys like took me into this group, and I never imagined myself doing this, but it's like so much fun.
Yeah.
And then
I
I actually
cry.
want to thank, and I actually kind of thank you guys too, because this was like from 2019.
Oh,
And
don't cry.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I cried.
But I know, but you guys mean so much.
Y'all
No,
some
but yeah.
bitches.
Hey, you're gonna cry. I see you crying too.
Hey, I love how Galar says, and you were one of those podcasts that were decent and then faded into oblivion.
How about you shut up? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Nah.
and that's that's the thing. It's like, well, I think the whole thing is we have evolved. We have evolved as
Like
time goes
Pokemon.
on.
Except for me, I'm still a Pikachu. I mean, what?
I'm still stuck as a Ruby. Help me.
Dennes don't evolve. What the
KG,
fuck?
the day that I see like a KG avatar pop up on that screen, it's over. Like
Yeah,
there's something wrong.
the podcast ends when Ruby dies, basically.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and Cage's avatar gotta have a mode where he holds a chancla.
Yes, yo,
Just
the
like
Pokemon
Pony.
chocolates.
Even to this
Pokemon
day,
chocolates.
No, I know
it still fucking weirds me out when I have like fans. I'm like, what the fuck do I have fans for? I didn't do shit.
You know, that will always throw me off because, like, when I went
You
to,
do.
when we went to, I'm sorry, to the
Yeah.
Washington event and we were there, you
Yes.
went to go ahead in line, Tyrone, to go
I was
and
trying to
grab
get a
the
sign.
thing.
I was trying to get our fucking passes.
Yeah, and all that. And during the time you were away to do that, a fan actually came in and said hello to everyone and was looking for you as well, but didn't find you. And then when that person left after saying the
remember.
hellos and just talking with us and the community and everything, and even took a picture, I think, they left and then you came back immediately after. And I'm like,
Tyrone.
damn.
I have
I remember I
meeting
was excited
fees.
for
You
you
can't
guys.
just meet Tyrone. You gotta pay money for that shit.
You want to know
And I
how I
remem-
found out about KG? For some reason, when X and Y started, I said, F it, let me look up and see if someone is reviewing, and then boom.
I did that too, Dottie. And that's how I found KG as well.
I reviewed I want to say I reviewed about 10 episodes already, and when I posted my 10th episode review, somebody was in they showed the recommendeds on the side, like the recommended videos. So I'm watching my own video just to see if everything went by smoothly. I'm like, who's this KG man? Why does he have a review on X and Y? I clicked on his stuff. I'm like, this guy's reviewing it too. Let's ask him for a collab, and that's how all this shit started later.
Yeah.
Discussions.
Oh
Yep.
my god. Hi, Prof. Hi, Prof. Are you in the chat? Are you in
Yeah.
the chat right now? Hi,
To
Prof.
this day, actually, KG, let me send you the link. To this day, you can still see the first collab video we made. It's not
Thank
blocked.
God it's still history
Yeah,
there.
it's still there. It's not blocked.
He said, "Yes, sir."
Let me give you the link. Give me a second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
He
sir.
don't miss.
And people
Because it's
could
that
ask.
union that brought this whole shit together.
Yeah, we have, like I said, Wendy's drive-through Tyrone Mike, and then we have younger sounding,
Yo.
then younger sounding KG.
I sound the same.
Aww. Yeah, you guys have
No,
a
no,
crazy-
you know what's funny? If you go back to the very first Bulbacast that I did back in December of 2005 and compare it to now, my voice was fucking shot.
Damn.
Back in those days, holy crap. My voice was fucking shot compared to what it is now. I sound so much better. It's kind of funny that I sounded like shit when I was 17 through 19, and now that I'm like 34, I sound better than I did. I mean, obviously mic quality is one, but you can also tell by my voice doesn't sound shot.
Yeah. Everyone
like it
sounds
sounds all
like they
swollen
grew
and shot
comfortable
and
and
stuff,
everyone just got better at it. That's the beauty of this whole thing.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, we all learn.
I'm dying. I'm sorry. I'm dying. I'm like Felipe's comment. He's like, I remember in JPR server, I was like, who's this man reacting to Pokemon? Who's this girl streaming MasterChef?
Tyrone, it is blocked. It is blocked.
What? What the fuck?
Video unavailable.
Yeah, hi, Prof.
no.
That was you because I saw you like the
Then
video.
what you got to do? Then what you got to do? Then is download it directly from
download it.
YouTube. Yeah, download it directly from YouTube and then just upload it somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably
Wait. KG's voice has aged. It's still or KG's voice hasn't aged. It's still the same, except his hair.
For the hair.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's true. That's true.
Wow.
You used to have flowing hair like Elvis and shit.
Yeah, that was my weird phase. I did that phase 2 times, if I remember correctly.
2 times.
2 times, and I had that hair go all the way down, almost touching my back fully, and it was weird.
My
My back.
So actually, Tyrone, I don't know if you've actually done this, but probably the good idea would probably be to download all of the videos. that download all of your old videos and then
Re-upload them.
not re-upload them, but maybe make a collage at one time or another.
Yeah.
You know, make like a best of moments, or if you
See,
or what you could do is you could go on Twitter and just post like a portion of it, and it's like I remember like memories of this, and then you so like kind of do the memories.
Yeah, that's something I definitely would wind up doing.
Yeah, and then that's great exposure because like then you can then say, hey, remember this time, and then you can have a reaction.
Yeah.
People talk.
Like Flashback Fridays or something. I don't know.
Oh, so wait, hold on. Does KG still have this
Is this one
Master
still
Sword someone
unavailable?
sent him? That someone, actually, and I remember it, is Enzo, who I do still speak with every now and then.
That one is still on.
That one's still on? Holy
Yes.
shit. The mega. It was KG. It was the moment in which they changed the opening on us, but we didn't know. Nobody fucking knew. They just randomly changed the XY opening one day, and we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? And then we see Karina versus Froakie, and we're like, what?
Yeah, that fight never happened, but it still looked cool.
It's
Oh
a
my
lot.
god, you sound so different, Tyrone.
I know. You guys sound so small. Oh.
Well, I mean, Tyrone's voice used to be like freaking like high, like really like high pitched. And then
How old are you guys
obviously,
in this?
I don't fucking remember.
well, no, well,
Don't keep
let's
saying that shit.
It's
Well,
2014.
no, well, it's early, it's mid 2014, so that means that Tyrone would have been 21.
Probably. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, I didn't join you guys until I was like 27. And like I said, the first time I did fucking podcast, the one that you hear, I was fucking 17, 18, 19. You know, that's crazy shit.
I'm glad you keep track of that shit, because I sure as hell don't.
All I just
Guys
know
are-
is...
Yeah,
Guys
Philly-
all old.
Philly-
Yeah,
There's
you-
only
like,
two
girl,
people. I have great fucking hair. Like,
you want to feel old, guys? Next year is going to be 10 years. 10 years of anime content for
No,
Pokemon.
So
Yeah,
I
for
want to
you.
mention this too. It's a little off topic, but I know the JPR server, we all discussed this actually. It was during the time Cosmic, Joker, and we were all discussing like the Pokemon cards, because Joker was doing like an unboxing of some cards. And we talked about the giant cards. You know, the giant Pokemon cards?
Yes.
Somebody actually brought a deck made of
Mornox.
nothing but the fucking giant Pokemon cards.
Wow.
And the ref couldn't illegal it because there's no rules on card size.
The only issue is that person couldn't do anything because they had no energies.
Mornox, I was 27 at the time, which would have been 2015. I am 34 now.
Oh, KG, they just did that for the drip. They don't give a fuck.
No, the drip game was on point with that one, and you know what? More power to. You know how many cards this man had to bought just to get all that to make a full deck?
I mean, and they are technically Pokemon cards. Like, they're official Pokemon cards. There was nothing that could actually be done about it. So, they're probably going to update the rules now because of shit.
But he'll be the one guy who did that, though.
Yeah, he'll be the frontier man, the one that fucked up the rules in Pokemon.
Yo, I mean, you know what? Leaving yourself as a legacy for being the man that fucked up has to be a really good feeling, man.
Yeah.
But I love it though, regardless. Man, I should have brought my Ash Greninja to the field. That would have been great. But overall, though, it was a hilarious experience seeing that card game on play though on Twitter. I was like, what
I actually compared it to the same guy who won a Guilty Gear tournament in Canada with a freaking steering wheel. Initial T.
Jesus Christ! Who the hell wins Guilty Gear with a Wii wheel?
No, an actual like PlayStation steering wheel.
Oh, even worse. That's even better. Maybe I'm not sure. But yeah, so like experiences just all around has been a beautiful moment, man, for all of us.
Yeah.
Growing up these past decades and this past
I
decade.
I wish though, I wish though that KG recorded like all the stuff from like 2015, 2016, 2017 before his channel got taken down.
I think it was just that I never knew that it would happen like this.
Yeah, but the thing is though, I mean now you learned, but the whole point is
I learned the hard way. I'll tell you now, even now waking up, it still sucks to me to know that the channel's gone because I always viewed that channel like a diary. a diary that I always
Yeah.
keep my memoirs, my discussions, my memories of things I've done with friends, and the time we spent together, the things I've edited for the channel, all that stuff. It felt like as if one day a fire just went out and it just burned my said diary, and I no longer was able to gain access to my shit no more. And but like you said before, these were things that I was young at the time. I knew nothing about the situation at hand. It was a very new experience for me, and I'm still
Yeah.
grateful that despite having lost everything I've done those past years, I was still able to do something else. I didn't stop. I kept on going. I didn't let that
Yeah.
put me down, and just went on to the next thing and worked on the next channel phase and do whatever it is I had. KG, didn't you at least have several old videos in your last computer used for your old channel? Yeah, I mean, that's why we have them uploaded on the PokePod channel. We have like the trilogy Amore shipping discussion all available on YouTube still. So if you guys ever want to see the original trilogy of the Amore shipping discussion that me, Tyrone, Dean, and Chornik did,
God, that video.
yeah,
No,
that
Mornox,
trilogy.
he can't back that up because literally the original channel is gone.
Yeah, the
Like,
channel is straight up dead. That channel's
it's
been
dead.
gone since 2016, 2017, man. So
Yeah.
I was so sad when that went down because I do remember that. And, like,
Yeah.
and I was like,
nah,
what happened?
for me, no, that was, I lost like something, and I still even now don't know what it felt like, but it hurts. But it's the past.
I know that
Here's the thing.
feeling.
It is the past. I don't have to worry about it no more. I'm already here right now. I got these wonderful buddies here on my side, and
funny
that's
thing
what
is,
matters the most.
The funny thing is, the early podcast that I was in, like 2005 through 7, is still up. I mean, it's still online. So you could listen to me when I'm like a bumbling fucking teenager that's fucking sounding shot hosting these programs.
Yeah. Funny thing, chat, I'm not even supposed to be on YouTube.
I thought KG was gonna say I'm not even supposed to be here, and then his like little avatar fades away.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
It's my show now.
Fuck you, TSS. I'm second in line. You know this.
You know, it was
Yeah, but
all
yeah,
an
I
illusion,
have-
guys. I never existed.
Literally the vice fucking president.
I never
Excuse the
existed,
fuck
guys.
outta
I'm
you.
sorry.
Yeah, but
TSS, you're the head of IT. Know your place.
yeah, fuck you. I've been here before YouTube was a thing.
Hold on.
Emmy is gone.
Yeah.
Emmy went-
Too.
Just search for the folks that want to know. I'm in Bulbacast seasons 1 and 2. You could search for that, and you can find me somewhere.
TSS is our tech pro master. That's been his position. It's always been his position.
No, go fuck yourself.
I gave you a compliment.
No, but I've been here. Yeah, but the whole thing is, I'm more than that. Like,
You weren't. What the fuck? Where are you pulling these insults from? Because I didn't do them.
Why
Sure,
did
you
YouTube
do.
shut you down but kept others, KG? Looks like cherry picking to me. Hey man, listen, that just means that they knew me, they acknowledged me, they knew I was a threat,
Wait,
and they
who's
had to
first?
take it.
Girl? Is it Nessa? I think it's Nessa. Or is it Nessa or Polly? No, Nessa came first.
No.
Nessa's first.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, Nessa was first. Nessa's
Yeah.
first girl. Polly was second.
No. Actually, Polly was first.
Polly
Wait,
was
Polly
first. Yeah.
Oh yeah, New York.
Yeah.
That's right. But was
Yeah.
she a member during New York?
Yes, because that's how she knew.
I thought she got her initiation after New York.
No,
No, because
she
I
got the
remember coming
initiation
in-
during the journey to New York.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, because I came actually like 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and then I remember you guys mentioned about Polly's, like it was like late 2018.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you're right,
so
you're
like
right.
you two were near each other, but
Yeah,
she came
yeah,
in
yeah.
first.
You want to know what it is?
Yeah.
I think it's because Nessa did the movie reviews a lot. She was more. She showed up
Yeah.
to more of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, once again, it was a wonderful experience. I'm grateful to still
Sort
be
of
able to do
dragged
these
Terrell
things.
over here. I'm gonna be honest. I just sort of.
Yeah, well, I mean, Terrell was the
You
one
know.
that initiated for a lot of people.
Well, yeah. Without him, we like a lot of people wouldn't even be doing this shit.
Big question though, did KG ever get Tyrone Popeyes?
No,
You know?
bastard. He's a bastard.
But
Confirmed bastard.
but I'll get him some White Castle when he comes to New York. So
What? I don't want your fucking pity
Oh, wait.
white cat. I want love
Yeah,
that. I want 11 herbs and spices, you bitch.
that's KFC,
No.
motherfucker.
Okay.
I can't go
Tyrone.
there. I'm banned. I told you this shit.
Yeah, that's right. He is banned.
And also not to mention that Terrell needs to have his White Castle fixed because he never had it.
Yeah, he's never had it. He's had crystals.
Yeah, crystal meth? What the fuck?
Yeah, that.
I know. I was like,
We've
Crystal
had
Mountain.
more discussions about Zaxby's than we've had Popeyes in this channel.
Well, that's kind of crazy because I actually had Zaxby's last month when I went down to Tampa.
And I think Polly released a string of messages earlier today where she's like, "I'm
she
about to make you
Zaxby's.
proud, Terrell. I'm about to have Zaxby's," and I'm like, "Proud?"
Zaxby's.
Oh, boy.
The Zaxby's are.
What's up, trainers? Lumio trainers, Zaxby's.
Good lordy.
Actually, that would be crazy. Could somebody put Zach's face on the Zaxby's logo?
Well, you know someone's gonna do that.
Zaxby's, let's go.
You know someone's gonna do that fast.
No, hey man, that's why we
Welcome to
got
the
that
chicken.
McLovin.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the chicken.
But yeah, fun time all around. It's been a wonderful years with the PokePod world, doing 150 sessions with you guys, and even more with the other. Like I think the PokePod world was when all of us got together, and then soon after that's when Nessa and when Emmy joined us throughout that saga. So yeah. And, we've had a lot of fun since then. I've been very thankful for being able to do this for so many years. KG, I've missed you, brother. Oh, man, thank you. I'm still around, buddy. Still doing the same old things. I hope you enjoy and love. But at the end of the day, though, it's been a wonderful experience. And I'm thankful for everyone for giving me the opportunity to continue to do this stuff with y'all. And I hope you continue to give me the love and support that you've all been giving me all these years. And like I stated to Tyrone and to TSS and to everyone else in our group, nothing is ever permanent. Go on.
Oh no, sorry. No, Marnex is asking if TSS knows how VHS and cassette tape work.
What the fuck? I quit. I'm done with this shit.
Nah, that just means you're real.
That was my childhood. I
Shut
really
up.
dabbled in it.
Nah, but just to finalize last things here.
The answer to that is yes.
It's been a wonderful year, and I stated already. I don't know how long these things will last. I don't know how long we as a group can continue to do these things. All I can just hope is that we can continue to have as much fun as we do every week, leading to the end, whenever that end comes. But we've been doing this for a decade, and I'm very thankful that we've continued to do said thing, And I continue to be very grateful to still work with these friends of mine that I love so very much. And to whatever the future holds for all of us, can't say for certain, but I can only hope it's going to be a fun one. And we're going to be reuniting with each other again after all these years, man. This time the full cast is here, except Emmy. So yeah, PokePod Next Generations, that would mean that everyone has to go. And I don't even know who's going to take the mantle for that one. But I'm very thankful, though, that as time passed on, I got to not only witness us grow, us do our things, but I also got to see a new wave of people come in and join in on the fun. Zach, Raph, Trayman, to name a few, JPR, our good pal as well. He's been doing wonders as well. Our PokePod homie too, and some other friends we've made along the way. It's been a joyous ride, and I can only hope that we can continue to provide said joy throughout the many, many years to come. I don't know what the next series is going to be titled, chat. We'll probably still keep it under the title of PokePod World, because I love that logo so much. I don't want to let it go.
Plus, we have to get to 169, so we can say nice.
But I think, if in all honesty, if we are to get a new season of the PokePod World podcast, it probably will still be just the same. It'll just have the number 2 next to it or something. It's like Peggle 2, and there you go. You just throw the ball on the ground. But thank you all so much for your love and support. It's been a wonderful year thus far. It's been a wonderful few years with the PokePod World brand. And next month is going to be a very special month for me as well, because it's celebrating 10 years of KG Prestige, back when the channel began. Because I began doing content the year prior, before Pokemon X and Y. Doing video games and stuff and discussions with Pokemon games. And next month is the 10th anniversary of well, KG. And it is something that I never thought I would get to see myself in a position where I can celebrate 10 years of anything that I've done. I think this is like one of my biggest accomplishments I've ever done on the platform. And I'm so thankful to know that people still like whatever it is I do. And yeah, I got things planned for next month, chat, and I hope you guys will look forward to it. Until then, though, I feel like that is a perfect opportunity for us to go and wrap things up for tonight. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's call it then. So this week is going to be a fun week, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot of things planned, such as... All right, we didn't
There you
think
go.
about...
There you go.
Well, the first one, obviously, is going to
Hey,
be
you
none
need to
other...
play fucking Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
I know, I got to do that one day. I don't know when to start doing that. I don't have any day when I can get the whole cast together to do the Kingdom Hearts shenanigans.
Tuesday.
Yeah, but then, but that would mean I would have to cut Tyrone's stream then.
No.
Yeah,
Damn.
because you got to join for that.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, well, we'll figure something on that aspect there. But I don't want to do a JRPG, though, next month, because the next big one that's going to come next month is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And I want to focus my entire sessions on those games. But in the meantime, though, we still got a lot of silly shenanigans. I know next week, or this week, I apologize. This week we got the release of the Cuphead DLC, which is going to be a lot of fun. You cut Terrell's KH2 streams. What do you mean? I watched his streams on a daily basis. And I was in part of most of them, if at all. So, yeah. The only one I wasn't was in that weird session he had, I think. So, yeah. And the post content, I should say. But I was there for the narrative, not the post content. Tomorrow, Tyrone, what it is that we're going to be doing?
What the fuck are you asking me for? We're
Because you're on the other
gonna.
side. Unless you want to do solo stuff. I don't know.
Let me think.
Because I feel like we
hold on.
addressed everything, man.
Yeah, we pretty much done everything. We've done it all.
Yeah, we've done multiplayers. We've done... Well, actually, we haven't done a board game in a hot minute.
We haven't done a board game.
Orange juice.
Yeah. You know what, TSS? Let's revive Pika and play fucking orange juice.
Oh, good lordy. But we got to play the standard one, though. That's going to be the one we got to make sure to do.
Yeah,
Uno's another fun one.
You have
Oh,
Uno,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, let's. Uno sounds good.
Hey, listen, if we can get a
I
full
miss-
squad for Uno, that shit would be dope as hell.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get a whole squad for Uno.
Yeah,
I
Uno.
miss Uno.
Game of life, I would have to buy that game, and so would Tyrone if we
Yeah,
can
you
play it
don't want
online.
to do that.
Yeah, nobody wants to play the broke ass freaking Monopoly game either.
Yeah, I love Game of Life. What the fuck are you talking about, man? At least with that game, I could finish it compared to Monopoly's dumbass. It takes 8 hours to
not
complete.
wrong.
No. Well, no, because the game is going to crash before you complete
Oh shit!
it.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, which one? Monopoly or Game of Life?
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
I remember you said I had Monopoly and Super Nintendo. Like
Yeah.
those days.
How about a
Yeah, no,
chessboard game?
What, chat plays chess or some shit? What
Oh,
would
I
it
heard
be?
there was this really horrible chess game called Not Chess, which is basically chess, but it's randomized. So certain
Fuck.
pieces would be missing. And it's
No.
like you play like what would happen if your 8 pawns turn into 8 horses? You have
8
two
knights,
two
KG.
queens.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's I said ace horse.
Okay, whatever.
And then there will be like, what happens if we remove 10 tiles from the middle, and now you have to figure out how to skip through them to get to the other side.
Sounds like hell.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So it sounds ridiculous, but I don't know if the game's free on the platform though. So I have to look up on that on Steam. If I do find it though, that would be fun to play. But board games sound fun, like Uno. I think we could do Uno. We could definitely do Uno and that other game we talked about beforehand, which was Orange Juice. Which one do you want to go for, Tyrone? Orange Juice or Uno?
I think we should go ahead and do Uno. It's a game everybody understands.
And owns,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go Uno. Let's have a good old session of Uno tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And KG, I was looking at Twitter and I wasn't expecting you're gonna post it on there.
Oh yeah, well of course I am. So yeah, I finished everybody's card pieces, so that's gonna be a fun.
Yeah.
But you have Uno, motherfucker.
I don't fucking have Uno. It came free with your
Hey,
fucking...
Uno makes a cameo appearance in freaking Nagatoro-san, so that's awesome.
Nice. But yeah, so let's try Uno tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing Uno tomorrow, so make sure to join us then
Yay.
for
What
silly
time?
Uno shenanigans at around
Uno,
9
Uno.
p.m. EST, I assume, right, Taron?
Yep,
That's always been the time that we've been doing it.
always.
Yeah, so after that one, though, I got to see what we're going to be doing for future ones, so we'll figure it out. But tomorrow, ladies and gents, because the Nintendo Direct is happening at 9 a.m. ET, I will be able to stream the Nintendo Direct tomorrow before I go to work. So I hope you guys look forward to a extra video tomorrow on my channel here. So make sure to tune in for that. Wednesday is going to be random game shenanigans. Let's take a look at the poll. It is community game night. So what does community game night have to say for this upcoming session? It turns out we have a grand total vote count for what our next game is going to be for the Switch. We have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with 14 votes. Fall Guys, it's on Switch now, so it counts, having 18 votes. And Switch Sports only having 3, sadly, because I don't think not that many people have it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
So, unfortunately, more people deserve it. Emmy has the game, and she wants more people to play it. So, I hope we can get us. You know what? I might do a special session for her so she can play the game at least online. Because I know she loves that game to death, and I would feel bad for her if she doesn't get a chance to play much of it online. So, we'll probably do one for her.
Deprive her.
Yeah, just like a little private with the other people who have the game, and we'll just do a community game night with the homies there. So it seems Fall Guys is going to be Wednesday's game, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are looking forward to that.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that silly shenanigans. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Thursday is going to be the tripod, and what is the tripod doing that week? I believe Cuphead is coming out that day or earlier.
DLC.
So we're gonna be playing the delicious last course, Tyrone, which is pretty cheap. It's only $8, from what I'm told, compared to other DLCs, which is like fucking $19.99 or some shit. So.
Yep.
This is good. So we're going to be playing the DLC for the delicious last course, which means none of us have any idea how the game is going to work, and therefore a lot of fun is probably going to come out of it. So I hope you guys look forward to our silly shenanigans for that one and see how far all three of us can get into it. Both me, Tyrone, and Terrell with our streams. So make sure to tune in for that one. And then Friday is freebie night. What is freebie night? Well, normally we have a reaction. But given that we don't have anything planned for that, I don't know what I'm going to be doing on Friday. I'll give you guys an update later down the road for what we're going to be doing for that day. But until then, though, keep up to date through my Twitter account, and you'll learn more then and there. So, yeah. Tyrone, would you like to elaborate what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, but before I do, real quick, can someone please tell me why the fuck suddenly the clown chick from Ace Attorney's been showing up everywhere?
Oh, yeah, because of an animation that somebody made that had never played or something like that. Or played. So now fans who never played Ace Attorney are now falling over her. But here's the funny part. That clown lady and the whole Tiggle Bitties, if you ever played the game, you'll find out those aren't real because she pops them like balloons.
They're
They
fake.
pop. Yeah.
Yeah, they pop.
They were always fake.
They're always. She clowned y'all. Your Clussy that you guys were looking forward to is no longer real.
Let's go.
I love the Newgrounds animation when they did it.
I think I find it funny because like I think people are getting into Ace Attorney because of this video.
Because of the Clussy.
Yeah, the Clussy, yeah. And and like Ace Attorney fans are like, guys, we're much worse than this. We have a moment in the video game where a parrot comes in and he's actually a witness.
A witness, yeah.
May I please present the parrot on stage? He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay, so on Wednesday we're doing Nier Automata, and then obviously Thursday we're doing the tripod, so.
Cuphead.
Yeah, more Cuphead madness. And then Friday, I don't think I'm doing anything, but shit's in the air. It might happen. But if not, then TSS and KG are doing shit, so watch them. And then Saturday, we're doing a roundtable. I have no idea what the roundtable is going to be about. I have not thought that over. I think my last big roundtable was me versus the community and why Stan Wars happened. So we've already tackled that revenue. So now I got to figure out a new topic. So stay tuned for that. And then Sunday is Final Fantasy
I
10.
loved it, Tyrone. I watched it.
Thanks.
It's fine.
I had to call these people out on a bullshit.
Oh yeah. Actually, there was like more shenanigans going on today in Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As usual.
As
All right.
usual.
All right. So for me, this Friday night we're getting back into the swing of things. It's kind of funny that I decided to do the anime binge last week because Jordan was out sick, so we didn't really. So it really actually worked in our favor. But tune in at 9 p.m. Friday Eastern for Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition Part 5, and we're gonna have a great time for that. We are still in. We are now working towards. We're about 12 hours. We're about 12 with 14 hours. Like 14 hours into the game, so we're cooking there. We're making progress. We met like AK the best character. You know who that is. Anybody who played the game. But yeah, or one of the best characters in the game. Anyway, I don't think we've met the other one yet.
Oh shit.
So yeah,
Hold
so
up.
9 p.m. Eastern on that, and then on Saturday. We're getting right back into Maternal Bound Redux, which is the Earthbound mod, and that's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. That's part 4. And we are, let's see, we are still in Threek? Yeah, we're still in Threek, but we're going to be in Fourside pretty quickly.
Nice.
I have a feeling that we're going to get to that. I think we have to do, we have to do the next, the next stone, which is coming up soon, and then I think we're going to be on to Fourside.
Okay.
So that's what we got, and and then of course I have to at least plug Terrell the Insane Game Freak as Donnie did there, at least for the Saturday stream. He's gonna be doing the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Yes.
10 p.m. Eastern.
Before we go though, one last thing got announced just now a few minutes ago. How many people know about Shin-chan?
Yeah, Shin-chan. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's this thing called Crayon Shin-chan Me and the Professor on Summer Vacation is finally releasing worldwide this August.
Nice.
We finally got an official localization for the game. Taco is going to be very, very happy about that.
He already fucking posted about it.
Yeah,
so,
that's how
it was like it was like a fucking laser.
Yeah.
Like he just posted it like 2 minutes ago.
Oh man, I wish he had saved it for the direct. He would have lost his shit in that moment.
Yeah, 7 minutes ago he posted.
Nice.
And he all caps. Yeah.
Great.
As he should. So can't wait for tomorrow. See what happens. Will Atlas disappoint us? The answer is a
Yes.
most definite yes.
We'll find out
But
tomorrow.
you'll never see it coming.
Exactly. Will Atlas disappoint us? Tune in tomorrow for Atlas Disappoint Us. There you go. So, all right, then, everybody. Let's call it a night. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. We love you all. Thank you for 150 sessions of PokePod greatness. We'll tune in next week where we're going to figure out what also to talk about as well. We're obviously going to have the direct to discuss next week, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll probably get more information about other silly shenanigans as well. But until then, everybody, do your best to stay safe, be on guard all times. TSS, what's the magic word you always say?
Wash your fucking hands.
Indeed, 150 sessions later, and we're still goddamn saying that line. So make sure to wash your goddamn hands. And we'll speak with y'all next time in whatever video we make. Take care, everybody. And as always, do us a solid and make sure to have yourselves an awesome day. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Mousy in your house.
Get out of my housey.